my lotion. Hi, guys. Hello, Marcia. Hello, Chris. It would appear that Chaka Hooligan and Chris want to throw some proverbial fists and hands today. They wish to battle me. Let me double check and make sure I got the right mic on, just in case I have to turn it off. Wow, you fucking bitch. Get on to the right mic.
There we go. That must sound a lot better to you guys. So, as you all know, I am a connoisseur of the romantic genre. I enjoy it greatly. I enjoy it quite greatly. And in my enjoyment, Starman makes sure to locate animes that he and I can watch together. Hi, Desert Jack. I hope you got some rest. Leave the Minotaur's name out your fucking mouth. Anyways. So, Starman and I have watched several anime together. Okay? And one of those anime, well, actually several of those animes, a certain someone in this chat found me commenting on Twitter. Okay? And he, hello Jade, hello Natanya. He has had words about what I said. Let me get up a Discord so I can tell you. I'm going to drama screenshots. You see the 3 anime that I enjoy. Because they are romance. Hold on, I must get to all of them. Is the Yamada one. I can't remember the fucking name of it. But A Sign of Affection, Apothecary Diaries, and my romance with Yamada, level 999, something like that. Okay? And they're all very straightforward, sweet, cute, non-tentacle romance anime. Okay? However, I found out that if you go and read the manga, all of them, everyone, I'm hanging up my jewelry, give me a second, have very spicy scenes. Rest, yes, who are extremely frustrated dealing with self-imposed weak-ass men, want the benefits. Ugh. Oh my god, sir. I am so sorry that you gotta deal with that. Ugh. I definitely feel for you. And yes, Apothecary Diaries just had its season end. It's not going to come out again until 2025. Very sad. And the Yamada-san or Yamada-kun, all of them have these very spicy scenes. Now, I have not gotten to the spicy scenes in A Sign of Affection. I don't know if they're in it. But all I said on the tweet that revealed there are spicy scenes is I was like, well, damn, I watched the anime first, not the manga. Now I'm regretting it. And Chris made fun of me. He said I was bad. He said I was bad. Damn it. He made fun of me for it. And I wouldn't mind. But who here is in my Discord? Quiet Chris be posting all them thirst traps up in my Discord. All of them. Man out here posting all them naughty booty shots and boobs and things, and the camera's not low enough. Dang it. Oh, no. Maybe it's that. What? Some days, this is more annoying than it seems. There we go. What's Discord? Shut the fuck up. I hate you. And thusly, I had to come on here and call him out. There's only a few. Nah. 1 or 100, you still fucking did it. I don't want to hear none of that out of you, Chris. Glass houses, darling. Glass houses. And you were chucking them stones. You were throwing them all about the place. I merely called your ass out. And considering, Chaco, how often you ask for naked titties, I don't want to hear shit out of you either. So I read a few spicy novels. You're all asking me to get out here and get my ass banned because you want to see some nip-nops. You want to see the nip-nops? Join the Patreon. Sons of hoe. Dude, she ain't naked. Why would she be naked? This is October. But I couldn't erase it where I was. I was in a restaurant when I drew this. I'm going to try to power through October like as best as possible. And I might even just post the finished the lined of the mermaid, because I'm starting to get more artwork done, and the more artwork I'm getting done, the pity of it is I'm not getting it out. And I've had already fellow artists ask me, where are you? Why haven't you posted? And I'm like, about that. I mean, they still look lovely even though they're not finished. You'll get your damn slewer. You get your damn monster. Not gonna lie, boobs would be nice right about now. Well, I apologize, but I cannot give you the boobas. I can give you a Kelpie. Can give you an oil slick. I am particularly proud of that palm tree, though. Yeah, I may just post these without being finished and then just at my leisure finish them. I don't know. Kelpie are not that helpful. This particular one is. Damn, Mom, I thought this was later. No, it was not. It was not. This is spicy. Little kitten. Being a little spicy ball. Hi, Moon. So, had a couple of interactions online today, guys, that I thought you might want to hear about. A couple of fun shits. So we'll start with Pearl's on her shit again, but the whole right is calling her out now. Even Candace Owens and Sydney Watson are telling her to shut the fuck up. It's hilarious. Like, literally, to quote, because I commented on Sydney's thing, let me read to you exactly what Sydney wrote, because, oh my god, it was gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Let me see. Where is it? Let me just look her up. Let's just look at. Dang it. There we go. So Sydney. Oh, I didn't know Freely Ashley knew Sydney. Oh. Anyways. So Pearl is very upset about this whole thing coming out with the Crowder situation, which we'll go over in a minute. I'm going to, Marsha, because even Candace came out at Pearl on it, and I'm just... You know what, Jade? Jade? This is literally exactly what they're all saying, and it's beautiful. I will read. It's gorgeous. So Pearl has this whole thing where she's trying to claim that all of this happening with not Gay Jared or Gay Jared is all Hillary Crowder's doing. It's all her. She's manipulating these men to do this. She's paying them to do this. So that way she can milk Crowder's name. You guys are not going to understand till later, but I will bet money this is orchestrated by his ex-wife. There are details missing. Why was he sent to the original cease and desist? Now he's asking for donations. Something's not adding up. And Sydney beautifully said, Pearl, shut the actual fuck up. You have been in our space for 2 seconds and don't know shit from Clay. We all know you're taking money relentlessly to come after Hillary. Well, knowing full well she can't defend herself, back the fuck off. And that was already beautiful. So let me go to my page, because I commented on where Candace responded to Pearl. Where are you? Oh, look! It's us, guys. Where are you? I'm looking for it. So she retweeted, Pearl then retweeted what Sydney said, and this is how much main character syndrome that Pearl has. As I said, they will come together and make me the villain. And I wrote, Pearl, you are not involved. You not only aren't the villain, you aren't even a side character. Your irrelevance in this is hilarious. They are telling you to shut up because your opinion is meaningless and doesn't belong in it. Your desperation to be involved is palpable. And literally, like, I found this gif of this person just pressed against the window, begging for attention. And it's Pearl. It's Pearl in a nutshell. This is the tweet that Quiet Chris got mad at me for. So Candace retweets Jared's thing saying, everything Jared's saying is true, blah, 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 blah. And Pearl, again, desperate, like, notice me, mommy, says, hey, Candace, I really would urge you to reconsider making their divorce a spectacle. This is Pearl saying this. Most of the cases have gag orders so that men cannot talk about what goes on, and women often engage in reputation destruction in order to alienate children from the father and get more time. I read over 100 pages of their court documents, and Hillary stated herself he was not abusive. Messy divorces happen, but they should not become a show for the world to see for the sake of the children involved. Pearl literally won't stop talking. Literally won't stop talking about the fucking thing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to Bubs. I'm gonna get to that because but I digress. So here's what Candace said. You literally reported an exclusive information from his divorce last year. You chose the wrong side. The only chance his wife and kids have is his legal abuses are exposed. This isn't male versus female. His male employees have similarly been abused by him. Pearl comes back with, hey, Candace, if he was abusive, why has there been no police reports filed? Family court does not rely on evidence, and so credible claims will be filed in criminal court. The reason I reported on that is because she states explicitly in court documents that he is not abusive. If everyone's calling him that, corrections should be made. The audio, according to the house, changes the context of the ring. She's so stuck on this Ring camera. So stuck on it. Which I'm sorry. If Starman ever said any of those things to me, especially while I was pregnant, it would not be pretty. We are hearing his side of the story through you. His wife has no contacts in media. Legal abuse is abuse. Attempting to bankrupt and intimidate someone who cannot afford to fight you in the courts is abuse. This is literally nothing you can say that will stop me from reaching out to her, given Jared breaking his silence. And then Pearl's still like, I'm giving you my take. I'm telling you what I've experienced from what I've seen. Bitch! Bitch! No one cares. You are a perpetually single, angry, bitter woman, never had any kids, never been in a real relationship. You have no idea what you're talking about. Crowder is not going to fuck you. Crowder does not care about you. Crowder was trash for that Ring clip, but I refuse to judge an entire marriage based off one video. I don't disagree. Here's why I am I know there's going to be at least a heap of people from my audience that are going to be very happy. Very happy. I am rescinding. I'm still not going to get rid of my Mug Club mug because that technically cost me $100 back in the day. But I am no longer going to be a supporter of Crowder. He can still say something good, but that's besides the point. This marriage thing is not what I'm judging purely on. The first hint something was wrong was when Quarter Black, Jared, and Dave Landau all left. Then he cuts ties with the Blaze. Then he cuts ties with Daily Wire. He releases all that information, causing a big drama. Did not need to be done. Then the divorce things come out. And what really made me decide at some point that I just no longer could listen to Crowder was when he not only had Fresh and Fit on the show, but he was praising them. Praising them and the likes of Andrew Tate. Knowing that these men are not good men. They say a couple of good takes, but overall, they're not good people. And they're not good people for men. They actively ruin men's lives through their actions. They profit off of manipulating men. And he was okay with that. Because the thing is, a lot of what I credit to what you all see, hi Dylan, a lot of what I credit today, I do credit to Crowder when it comes to me. Because I was watching him. And he was the first hint of me getting out of the Bopo. He was the first start. And then Blair started talking. And I started listening more to Blair about it. And then I found Michelle. I can credit those three people with the reason why I decided to turn back, to go against the Bopo, and to start losing weight. I know I've said it in a video I haven't released yet. I'm probably going to release that soon. And I'll probably put it in an edit that I no longer support Crowder, but, you know, that's besides the point. He had great takes. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it just got too much for him. He reminds me of somebody I'm related to, and that person is also someone that, given too much power, 100% would abuse it. 110%. I love this person. 110% they would abuse their power. They are someone who has to be kept in check. And I think the problem is that he had no one to keep him in check. And I think that brush with death that he had really changed the game. Very right, Chris. Broken clock is right twice a day. I left the Bopo. You're 100%. And his show helped me to do that. And I supported it as a result. I'd abuse my power. Don't put me in charge of the world. I can hunt. You know what? Bubs is 100% right. He would. But that's my point. With Crowder, I didn't want to believe all the stuff being said for numerous reasons. You know, you donate your money to someone, you support them, you defend them. You're like, listen to this guy. He knows what he's talking about. And then turns around and he's doing all this shit. That's not right. And Pearl, I don't know why, is utterly desperate. Because I don't know why it's Crowder of all people that she like. Absolute power corrupts absolutely right. Oh, on day one, I signed an executive order, and Monday's the official Bully Star Sunday. But Pearl is 100% desperate for Tate's attention, Fresh and Fit's attention, and Crowder's attention. She wants all three of them. Hi, Hunty. She wants all three of them. And I think she doesn't understand, no matter how much she prostrates herself to them, no matter how much she tries, no matter how much she does, they are not going to want her. And I don't think she understands that. I don't think it occurs to Pearl that all this stuff she's doing helps nobody, including herself. This is not going to make the men want to be with you, Pearl. Because the thing is, you're still unlikable. You're still rude. You still lack charm, and you're still judgmental. No amount of pandering can change that. And you see it because, again, you could tell just by the way she was commenting towards Candace, she truly felt like she was I am important in this. I'm an important voice. No one cares about you, sis. Nobody cares. I give everyone 4 days vacation, but Thursdays we celebrate me. Oh, God, he's so bad. Cries all in the stream, Dad. What's wrong? Me, it's the onions. Because I genuinely, like, you know, I'm very disappointed. And, you know, I read Quarter Black Garrett. He's talking to me, and he's like, this kills him. I'm surprised Pearl even has traction, given how cringe she... Right. Look, the problem is that... And here's why, Dylan. Pearl has traction because whether she will admit it or not, it's because her audience is exactly like that. They are cringe people who cannot fathom that they're the problem. Because I'll tell you right now, for as non-aesthetically pleasing as I am, I get hit on. What, you want to come on, Choco? Are you asking to be on stream? She's a charisma vacuum, right? Hey, Mitchell. So I'll tell you right now, Pearl's issue is not that she couldn't get a date. Pearl's issue is Pearl. I'm doing Inktober. I'm going to try to power through it, Moon. Pearl's issue is 100% Pearl. All right, Choco, give me a second. I gotta get to the thingies. All right, there you are. Pearl's issue is 100% Pearl. She is the problem, and it's because, like, they've actually shown, again, I have a likable personality. Thank you, Natanya. I was talking to Hara last night, and I said, for people to still like to be around me, I'm like, I could be annoying. And she was like, yeah, I know. I'm like, bitch, you're not supposed to agree. Like, bye, Bubs. Have fun. I was like, you're supposed to lie and be like, no, you're so charming. She's like, I'm not going to lie to you. I was like, you know what? Fuck you. Well, I'm trying to keep these wires from hitting my leg because it's annoying. There we go. Why are you tangled? What the actual fuck? Get out of there. There we go. Because that's the thing. I watched in Jay Aubrey's video of her. He shows a clip where she's doing a street interview. And a guy hits on her. And Pearl goes... and just walks away. Walks the fuck away. Because Pearl is awkward and she doesn't know how to deal with men. And so the thing is, the only thing she knows how to do is appease men. And you can tell she's confused why all this appeasement hasn't led to a high-value man wanting her. Because you're not the kind of woman they want. She literally will ban people off of her live streams purely for talking over her. And that could be even by accident. They could accidentally talk over her.
Oh, hello.
Ew, Choco. Like, I don't know if you have seen that, Choco. I don't know if you go on the tweets.
What's Twitter?
What's that thing? But Pearl literally told people to call in. One of them... Hello, voice of the people.
Hey, voice.
Ow, my ear.
Am I echoing?
Are you? No, my ear. It's actually my ear.
It's your ear.
Yeah, I have, so when I got Orion, I had, like, no problems with my ears. And Orion used to bark at such a high pitch that he actually caused damage in my right ear. So it, like, crackles. And it's constantly popping now.
But what does that have to do with you? What does you have to do with me hearing an echo?
Because when I said, ow, my ear, that's when you said, oh, am I echoing? I was like, no.
Oh, I don't care about your ear.
I will boot you like the Pearl I am. Don't you talk back to me.
Hey, Jade. Hey, Chris. Wait. So Pearl had this live stream on Twitter?
Yeah, so she started inviting people to call in. And one young lady, she apparently
please tell me they eviscerated her.
No, she wouldn't let them. She literally banned them. So she asked about marriage, right?
Right.
The guy started talking about it, and she banned him. Because he said, hold on a minute, when she went to stop him. She goes, I have simple rules. You are not allowed to interrupt me on my... And I'm like, hold the fuck on.
Like, so she's allowed to interrupt as much as she wants, but no one else is allowed to interrupt her. Why doesn't she just not take calls?
Well,
that's how conversation works.
Pearl wants people to want her, but Pearl wants to feel like people want her opinion. Like, they're like, oh my God, I'm really talking to Pearl. Like, that's what she wants. And the problem is that she wants people to come on, and so she can pretend she's smart enough to convince them otherwise. But the problem is she can't. One woman literally said to us, you got my video banned. This is what I did and why. And all she did was accidentally interrupt Pearl for a millisecond till Pearl booted her. Another guy was talking about, and she booted him. And she's like, you can't come on my show and disrespect me. And I'm like, bitch.
Pearl, the gas station Twitch thought.
Like, my issue is, that's literally all she does. That's all she does. She goes on and she interrupts people and tells them, hey, you need to hold on, or hey, no, you're not allowed to do that. Like when she went on H3H3. Oh, she was ridiculous. accusing them and interrupting them, and I'm like, you cannot apply rules that you yourself would not adhere to if you were on someone
Well,
else's
I mean,
show.
you can. It's just a shitty thing to do.
But then she's the first to bitch. And
But we
why-
knew this already.
And it's just this whole entire fiasco with Crowder. Like, I don't know.
She's not even pretty enough to be a thought, Jade.
I mean,
That
I'm
is-
not about the
That
whole.
is so true.
I'm not about the whole look shaming things. I know depending on the day, I can look like a straight up trash panda, but accurate.
I mean, I shame everyone, so it's fine.
It's accurate though, because like my issue is, you know what? Fine, Pearl. You want to call other people fat. It must really frustrate her that a fat bitch like me, who's almost 40, is in a long-term relationship and has her own house and didn't need daddy to help her.
You're almost 40?
Yeah.
I thought you passed that like 2
Bitch,
seconds
I don't
ago.
want to hear nothing out of you. Don't you fucking start with me.
Oh, I started with you.
I don't want to hear nothing out your ass, okay?
Well, don't worry, darling. You're hearing it from my mouth.
You're a sponge.
Although,
your ass, your mouth.
Brown stuff is going into my mouth.
I'm sorry, what is Chris doing in your mouth? What?
I said brown stuff is going into my mouth.
Oh, brown stuff. She's having more chocolate, people. What a show.
I totally am.
Is it from that thing that place you like?
No, I'm poor.
Oh, welcome to my world.
Your world sucks.
Wait a minute. You don't even have a Biden. How are you poor?
We had a Varadkar.
Close enough.
Mm-hmm. And he quit. Oh, and apparently the Irish water is toxic now. Or carcinogenic.
What did you people do?
Honestly, I think it's a load of bollocks. Oh, and we don't know which areas yet.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, that's grand.
Yeah, and apparently even bathing in it isn't safe.
Oh, is that what that smell is? A lot of potatoes. A lot of alcohol. Not a lot of bathing.
We don't need to. We bathe in potatoes and alcohol. The starchiest of hops smells.
Can you guys at least hop in
Manly
the ocean,
smell.
or is the ocean bad too?
Oh no, the ocean has sewage in it.
God almighty, what are you people doing over there?
Inbreeding.
True. No, let me tell you something. That bridge collapsed. Now, have you heard about this, Chaco?
Oh, where the boat ran into it and like the bridge literally just like folded like paper? Yeah, I saw the video and I was like, fuck me sideways with a hockey stick.
So I get how it happened because tension bridges, you release the tension. I get it. A lot of people are trying to say it's a psyop. However, I think a lot of people haven't been in a boat. Because people who drove those boats, people who drove barges and drove cargo ships, said very easily a boat that size can get moved in the water, especially if it's... Oh, we lost her for a second. What'd you do? Why'd you leave?
I spoke against our government and our why
No! I forget you're in another country sometimes, that the rules are not the same here.
Mm.
It is shit. She's in the yellow right now. That Hollywood episode, Hell of a Boss, where all the water was 99.9% acid, do not drink, right? She's hanging on. Dylan, I will tell you, the bridge disaster it's rough. It's rough. I did not realize there were cars on the bridge. The lights go out. Yeah, but that happens sometimes on boats, Voice of the People. Like, they do have malfunctions and things like that. That's very possible. Oh, now you're good, Chaco. But now we can't hear her. Or she's...
Can you hear me now?
Whatchamacallit. I will say that I am in the camp of not everything psyop. I am in the camp of bad shit does happen. However, I'm also in the camp of...
You are naive.
There are things that I believe and things that I don't believe. That's amongst the things that I don't believe. Just because I watched the sped up, I watched the slow version. You can hear words, you can hear gears, you hear them trying their hardest to do something.
Oh, you're talking about the bridge. Yeah, no, that I believe it was a complete accident.
And a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's totally a side." I'm like, "It's not. It's not. It sucks." On YouTube, yeah, it's no, not to turn to the turn like that though, unless they lost power in the rudder. They're saying it was stuck. They're saying like, because the thing is, when it loses power, you really can't get that shit to move. The rudder is huge. Like the
It's like,
rudder.
have you ever lost power steering in your car? Trying to
Right.
turn the wheel is already hard.
And the thing is, this is winter in Baltimore, because even though it says spring, trust me, it's still fucking winter.
I
So
thought
it's
we
like,
all agreed that there was only like 2 seasons, winter and spring.
yeah,
And
pretty
that's
much.
only iffy.
And then summer comes in and it slaps you upside the head and it gets muggy and hot, and then right back to winter.
The
The
psyop
psyop
is
is
that
that there was 20 plus people on board. Most of those ships have a crew of 4. For a ship that size, Pluribus, that's a massive ship. No, my biggest sadness wasn't, someone else put it right here. Dylan said it. My mother was terrified of bridges, all bridges. She hated driving across them for this exact reason. Because, again, when you live in an ocean area where there's constantly large boats, this is your fear. This is your greatest fear. And I can concur, because it's one of my greatest fears. And I don't even live near the ocean anymore, kids. Like,
No, you don't live near the ocean, but you're an ecosystem of your own.
yeah, they usually only have people on board loading and unloading. The trip was a small crew. It might have been a matter of whatchamacallit. They were transporting people across. Who knows? But I've seen plenty of bridge collapses that have happened in similar fashion over the years. Just look them up. It's just a tragic thing. Now, the good part is they have found people alive. That's the good part. People survived
Thank fuck.
falling. Well, there are people in cars on the bridge. I didn't realize that. The first few times I watched
Yeah, I
it,
think it was like 6 cars or something.
yeah, which I mean,
Or was it
honestly,
more?
luck. Because I'm pretty sure I've driven on that bridge, and because I've driven through Baltimore quite a few times driving home from North Carolina to Rhode Island.
Never again.
I said that to myself. I said, guess where I'm not driving through anymore. Bro, there's this place in Philadelphia, not too far from the football stadium. It's on this massive wide highway, and Starman and I were driving there like 2 a.m., right? And no, that had my Van Goghs. Put in the claim, Pluribus. Put in the claim. Whatchamacallit. We're driving past it. It's fucking cold out. It's the middle of the night. I'm already terrified of Philly. All of a sudden, fire starts shooting out of a roof near a building.
I'm sorry, what?
It was a factory. I didn't realize one of these factories, they just shoot pillars of fire while they're processing shit. I lost my shit.
When you said it was shooting fire out of the roof, I didn't mean you meant through a chimney.
It wasn't. You couldn't see a chimney. So it just
But there is a chimney.
There must be, but the building was so tall, I could not see it.
Midget problems.
Bitch, I was in a car.
Midget problems.
I hate you so much.
You're still a midget. You're just a midget that's moving.
Dylan understands. It was South Philly, all right. Yeah, it was ridiculous, dude. I'm sitting there and I was like, it must have been an oil fire. I think it was. And so I wake up, Matt. I'm like, Matt, there's a building on fire! Like, I was just like, and he looks at me, he goes, babe, that's a factory. Look, and because it's a long highway, and he turned and he's looking, because he was asleep, and he's like, look, it's happening in intervals. It was taking a long interval, but again, I was doing like 80 miles an hour on this highway. I was terrified. My poor grandma's so short the sun visors. The only reason that doesn't happen to me is because I got a big butt. Not joking.
Here's the thing, Boston is a major commercial seaport. Accident or not, this will hurt more. Remember what happened with the canal blockage? Yeah.
It's not Boston, babe. It's Baltimore.
Same thing.
No, it's not. It's not
Yes,
even
it
the
is.
same state.
It's still America.
America. Oh, let me tell you
No,
something.
America is just one country. Didn't you know this?
Guys, it is one country. Bitch.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why it's funny. It's not the whole world. It's just a country. Okay.
You tripped into that so hard.
No, you'll recover.
No, you need.
It'll recover.
No,
It'll
no.
be bad initially, but you'll recover.
No, you tripped into it. I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
So I have so much to talk to you guys about.
Wait,
Like-
is America 2 countries now?
So
No.
North America and South America are 2 continents.
Yeah, I
But-
know that.
America is a country, but a lot of people have been getting very mad at America lately. Okay?
Because it doesn't say that it's just North America as a country.
That's part of it, but they also get mad that Americans aren't going over to Europe.
Oh no,
Why
don't
don't
come over here.
Americans-
We don't like you here. Like, I'm
Bitch.
not even joking.
I know, but here's the thing. You know why they're mad? Because they're like, Americans aren't cultured enough. All they do is stay in America. And I'm like, have you not seen how big America is? Oh, you Americans are exaggerating. You do not have that much culture. It is not that different. You all speak the same language. Number one, depending on what part of the country you're in, they do speak a different language. When you go to Hawaii,
Yeah.
they have a different language. There's different languages in Alaska. There's different
Do you know,
languages
I
in
always forget Hawaii is a part of America.
Right, like we have so many different things, and they're mad. They're like, you don't understand the differences. I'm like, do you understand that going to America, you can go to every biome that exists on the planet? You can go to a rainforest, you can go to wetlands, you can go to Great Plains, mountains, temperate forests. You can
go to hell.
But that's the thing, Choco, when I tell you they don't understand, and then they get mad, they're like, but it's not that big a deal. And one person today I got in this argument with, let me see, where is it?
Oh no. I mean, like, I do understand how big America is on a conceptual level, but I can't drive. I can't drive. Like, you can drive from the east coast of Ireland to the west coast in about 4 hours.
Okay. To drive from the east coast of America to the west coast of America takes 4 days.
Yeah, no, you see, I can't. And that's non-stop driving?
That's nonstop driving.
Yeah.
To travel from where I am right now to the coast of North Carolina is 5 hours.
Well, shit. Jade, it's not even so much like complaining about American tourists. Like, American tourists are great. It's more of when they think they know everything,
Well,
or they're not respectful of the culture. I'm well aware.
Women here. They're like, Americans don't have. I'm like, yes, we do. Like, every state has its own culture. It's a different thing every state you go into. And
I mean, it's a culture that they took from the European side of things, but like,
slightly technically, but we developed our own here. I'm not denying that, because there is, like, the culture.
oh,
Started.
I was trying to shit stir.
No, but it's true.
Mm-hmm.
We don't deny it. Whatchamacalls it? Because there's that Australian girl that I watched the videos and I wrote, I hear it all the time online how different America is from Europe, and then I talked to my actual friends from Europe and the UK and Australia, and they show me there's no different, because like they were getting mad about the markets, that there was fruit in the market.
What's
that
wrong with
they were
being
getting
fruit?
mad that there was like, they were like, look at this pile of bananas, and I was like, we have almost 400 million people in America. The pile of fruit is getting bigger in America than it's going to be in Ireland, bitch. Like,
Well, yeah. Also, we still have piles of bananas.
oh no, they make it like it's completely impossible to walk into any market outside of America and see a pile of items on sale.
But that's just bollocks.
I know, that's what I'm talking about. They were sitting there like, they were getting mad that walking through LA, it's difficult to walk through LA. No,
Okay, but to be fair, LA is kind of like a shit state.
exactly. It's a shit town. You don't go to LA and demand to be able to walk around like you would in the middle of Budapest. Like, it's not the same thing.
They were complaining how colorful our fruit was.
Yes.
I think, don't you guys use more pesticides and stuff? The EU is more strict about what pesticides can be used, which
Actually,
might
we
have an
use
effect on
less.
coloring. Really?
Yeah. There's pesticides that are
Oh.
illegal here that are legal in other countries.
Well, I mean that's kind of duh, but like really less. But are
Yeah,
they
we used
worse or are they like?
So a lot of the things, because of the whatchamacallit, because of the laws about eagles and DEET and the thinning of eggs, the destruction of the ecosystem, we have a lot of stuff that we're not allowed to use, which in some ways has been a detriment to us. Hold on, I gotta fix my fucking camera because it's being annoying. Whatchamacallit. But I wrote this. I said, the problem Europeans really have a hard time is that there's just so much land, so many people. Of course, we have a higher volume of everything. Josh from England really nails this stuff in his videos because I feel like up until now, Europe is just salty that America achieved everything while giving a big fuck you to the entirety of Europe and the UK. So they got to try to find ways to degrade us, but they still rock with or without them. Like, they get mad that Americans would prefer to travel in America before we could travel over there. Like, yeah, because we got all the same cool shit without having to get a passport, buy a specialty phone plan, get an exchange rate for money, ride a plane, and ride a plane for a day and a half. Sorry, not sorry that we have enough land in different biomes and cultures to have that experience.
Also, I'd like to point out that if you are in the EU, you don't have to exchange currency. We use the same currency.
So this dipshit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read this to you, and I'm not even.
Although wait, you don't need a passport to travel in the US. How
No,
the fuck do you get on a plane?
No. Huh?
Well, shit. Even if I want to go to a country in the EU, I still have to have the passport.
Yeah, no, you can travel between states as long as you have a valid ID.
Huh.
Even
Wow.
then, you can, if as long as you don't get pulled
Oh wait,
over.
actually no, that does make sense because I'm traveling to different countries, not within the same country. Wow.
But listen, right? So this person wrote back to me, and I physically felt a brain cell jump off a cliff when I read this.
Mm-hmm.
You know that we have the EU, right? And we don't need a passport or checkpoint for 27 member countries and a few others. Our passport.
No,
has
that's so fucking not true. That is
like
not true at all.
And you know why they said that? Because of I said about having to get the passport. I'm like, dumbass, I'm talking about Americans having to leave the country, you absolute idiot. And they were like, I think most don't care about what you guys achieve, but we like to use it. Capital flows better in the States because you have the world reserve currency and somewhat homogenous consumer base of 300 million. Imagine like this, we are 700 million people in Europe. Now imagine that in every state and everyone take a different language and have different culture. I know this.
What point are they trying to prove?
And so I went off. I'm like, you just proved how little you understand about the American perspective. All those things I listed, that's what an American would have to do to go to Europe, babes. I don't get how you assumed I was talking about Europeans having to do all that. Kind of, I don't know why it wrote. I hate my fucking keyboard on this phone. It redoes everything into a weird.
They're trying to do that passport or valid ID card thing with Pennsylvania.
Yeah, see, the real ID is here in North Carolina too, and I have no problem with it. I get why they're doing it because of fake IDs and everything. But the valid ID card, I do also,
Yeah, one thing I would like to point out though is that I don't need a passport if I'm going to travel to the UK. I just need
because you're on
we
the
have
same
like a thing. We have a thing. No, bitch. We have this thing called a passport card because there's no hard border between Ireland and the UK because you know the troubles. If you don't know what the troubles are, Google it.
And that's my thing is like, literally, if I want to experience the tropics, I can fly to Hawaii. If I want to experience wetlands, I can travel to Florida. If I want to experience a desert, I can go to Arizona or New Mexico.
Stay in the desert.
Bitch. If I want to go to the mountains, I can go to Montana. If I want to go to the cold temperate forest, I can go to Maine. If I want to go to the tundra, I can go to Alaska. If I want
shit, why don't you just show off then?
But that's my point.
But
Do
wait,
you know
how much
islands we have? We have Puerto Rico, we have Jamaica, we have all of those, the Bahamas. We have so many places that you can travel in America without a passport.
How much are like internal flights in the US?
It depends on when you're flying. So like if you fly on an off day, it's cheaper. So like if you're flying to like
yeah, but like ballpark, say off day. And like not touristy seasons or whatever.
See, but again, it's like if I'm traveling from North Carolina to Rhode Island, about $200 to $300. If I'm traveling from North Carolina to say Montana, $600. If I'm traveling from North Carolina to Texas, $300. If I'm traveling from North Carolina to California, $900. It depends on when you're going. Like it depends on what part of the country, what airport you're going into, what airline you're going into, the season. Yeah, like it does depend. But if you fly through Southwest and you go on, like, sometimes you can get air rates for as low as $50. But in America, the cheapest way to travel is by car.
Yeah.
It's
Well, you
long-
answered my question, so it's gonna be like, are there any flights for less than 100?
There are flights for less than 100, but you have to pay attention. Like, they call it, you gotta get away. That's what they call those particular flights. It's a gotta get away. And but that's the thing. It's like, I would much rather vacation, because like when I went to Gatlinburg, for instance, right?
Mhm.
I felt like I was in another country, because everything is very I don't know how to describe it, but like Denmark, Sweden, like it's all based off of more of that Middle European. And you have all of that you have all of the mountains. A lot of the food is based off of that. A lot of the buildings are based off of that. So you feel like you're in another world. Flying to Vegas can be very cheap if you go by fucking Spirit, but I will tell you that flying into Vegas, again, it's like you're going to somewhere completely different, because the things you require in Vegas to travel around, the way you travel around, the culture is so different. Like, that's why we can usually identify a Southern California to a Northern Californian, to somebody who's from LA, somebody who's from Western Texas, somebody from Tennessee. They have their own colloquialisms. They have their own just way of speaking. Spirit does suck. I've flown them and I hate it. Yeah, exactly. I don't disagree on this, Dylan, but the thing is, if you have the right car, sleep in your damn car. If you are smart enough, you can just have little snacks. And
Have a little rest stop in LA. I heard they're pretty good for just like letting you sleep in your car.
So most rest stops are across the US. So every single highway has rest stops, roughly every 5 to 10 miles. The more Midwest you go, that's when you run into less rest stops. So like, you're doing Route 66, if you're going towards the middle of the country, that's where you're gonna find long ass, like, just there's nothing.
You know, the only reason I know what Route 66 is because of Cars.
Yep, I figured that. I use that as the representation, because the thing is, a lot of those towns you see in there, they are very cut off from the rest of the world, and they developed during, like, you know, the mining rush back in the 1800s. And so some of those towns still stick around, but to get to them, you're talking like a 10-hour drive. Like, when I go to visit horror in the fall, everywhere we want to go is going to be at least a 4-hour ride. Everywhere.
I mean, can't you just teleport?
As a matter of fact, we want to go to Glacier National Park. Here's the problem with Glacier National Park. Depending on the time of year, you are not allowed to get in, because the entire area freezes off. And you can't access the park.
That's cool. I'm not gonna
lie.
And
that's why it's like, when they sit there and say this, I'm like, you don't understand. Like, there is food that I want desperately. You can only get in Rhode Island.
I wish I could say I was so surprised that you want food.
I hate you so much.
Low-hanging fruit. Sorry.
Oh my
God.
Not
sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. No, you did that. That was intellectually retarded. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little slow. I'm in so much pain today.
Are you?
Yeah, I went like bouldering yesterday.
Hold on, I know what that means, but I don't know what that means.
It's like rock wall climbing, but I don't need a harness or a helmet or anything because it's quite low. I hurt. My entire body hurts. It was so much fun though.
Went to South Dakota last week. Drove for 2 hours to get to a daily dialysis to replace APs for the whole ride. The scenery didn't change, save for bison being on the road. Right. I want to go to Japan and eat because it's cheaper. I will say this. I'm very jealous of Japan right now. Watching their grocery prices and their restaurant prices. Oh, it makes me mad.
Oh, I was watching this video of this. I think it was this older American couple, and they came to Ireland and they were like, oh yeah, we kind of messed up our booking. So we accidentally booked 2 rooms and stuff and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, did you not see the price?
They must have been rich as fuck.
checking out. And they're like, yeah, but that's okay. I mean, she was able to sell like one of the 2 rooms extra that we accidentally booked, and then we had to pay for that one that she couldn't fill. And I was like, dude, what the fuck?
For
And
real,
then they
like
were like, oh, and then yeah, and then they were like, for the car rental, they're like, oh, our car rental place was shut down, so we had to go to a different one of like the same place that was actually open and rent a different car and pay a premium. And I was like, car rental in this country is so fucking expensive. I was like, tell me you are rich without telling me you're
well, how much
fucking
does car rental
loaded.
cost for you guys?
Well, I don't know. I don't drive, but on average, I think it was my friend wanted to rent a car to go to Cork, so it was like 300 for a day or two,
That's about how much
and
it
it
costs
wasn't
here.
even like a nice car. That's ridiculous.
That's about how much.
For a
Like that's
day.
why
It
I
wasn't
never rent
even
cars.
like it wasn't even a nice car. It was the fucking bare bones. Might as well have been like a Nissan Micra type shit. It was cardboard.
Right, like, and that's what pisses me off. Like, everyone's like, when you drive, rent a car. I'm like, that's gonna cost me $500. Like, you can get a really good deal. Like, if you bundle days here, they'll let you. But then you sometimes get a mileage cap. Well, if I'm driving to fucking Rhode Island, that's an additional 2,000 miles put on the car just traveling back and forth. Why would I take a rental at that point? Well, you're gonna damage your own car. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to pay. Like, so it's just ridiculous.
Probably be cheaper.
It's to me, it's not cheaper at the end of the day. Like, I would much rather put those miles on my car, take a few more rest stops to give it a break, than anything else. It just does not make any sense to me whatsoever. It really
The
does.
JB convenience store food.
No, you know who drives me nuts? It's
Who?
Japan Eats.
Explain.
His videos drive me crazy. Because he just finds the best shit. And then he tells me the price and I just want to wring his neck.
I feel your pain.
Well, it's true. He'll be like, he goes and gets this giant pile of cabbage and katsu and soup and rice, and then I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, that looks good, and I'm like, that'd be like a $16, $18 meal in America, and then he's like, it was $5. I'm like, fuck you.
I feel like Japan would be a great place to visit as like a foreigner, but I wouldn't live there.
Agreed. A lot of people try to say it's wonderful, and I'm like, I can't.
I've seen far too many videos of them telling us about like the bias against, like, I think some guy moved company, but rather than like transfer into a role that he was already like qualified for and had experience for, he had to start right at the bottom of the ladder again.
Yep, they have this thing in Japan where they will literally make you irrelevant at work to try to shame you to leaving the position. They won't fire you. They'll just
Honestly,
make you irrelevant.
I think that's okay. I'd deal with that and I wouldn't quit.
That's why I think they wouldn't be able to handle foreigners, because me, if I knew I was still getting paid and they don't want to fire me, they want me to feel ashamed.
Good luck. I have no shame.
I'm gonna leave on time every day because they do that. If you don't like it, staying overtime is expected. Fuck you. Expected to go out and drink. Double fuck you. I am not going to go and mess up my GI tract because you want to go get drunk.
Okay, don't get me wrong. I do like going out drinking, but I don't get drunk that often. I very rarely actually get drunk.
Well, the problem is it's compulsory there. Like they demand it of you, or it's expected. And if
I mean, they can try that shit and see what happens.
Exactly, and I'm like, I think that's a problem. Like, and this is definitely a cultural thing. You know, Japan operates on the oneness, which is that's their culture. They operate on the idea of the entire country being as one. When you do anything, you're not just operating for yourself. You're operating for the good of the country.
The greater good.
Huh? The greater
good.
And while we may do that somewhat in America, we're more like, get your bag, baby. Do what you need to do. And
just spent 2 years working on a helicopter program that was cancelled. Oh, fuck, Pluribus.
Oh
what the
God,
shit do you do?
fun, honey. Sounds like it's a military thing to me.
Oh, right. Wow. That's really fucking annoying.
I agree.
You'll never see me drunk. Fuck that. I mean, you'll never see me blackout drunk. I'll get tipsy, but I won't get beyond that.
I got to drunk was a long time ago.
Oh, I would like to say it was a long time ago for me, but it really well. Actually, no. Would you consider like 3 years? No,
Yeah.
2 years. Long time ago.
I mean, that's pretty long ago. I mean, I would
Okay,
consider
yeah.
recent
Okay.
more like in the last 6 months.
To be fair,
what?
it was just as the pandemic lifted.
Oh yeah, so like freedom.
So I mean,
So
I didn't get blackout drunk. I wish I
You're
got
what now?
blackout
You're
drunk. I
23?
don't want to remember that night ever.
Choco, you're 23 now, right?
25.
25. So the last time I got drunk, close to drunk, was at 21. That's the
So
last.
before I was born.
Yeah, pretty much. No.
Wow, you're
No.
old.
No, that's only about 15 years ago.
215? Yeah, sounds about right.
Some of you think I'd be drinking, but I can say I've never been blackout drunk. I honestly just back then,
yeah.
Back then I was a little bit better about my stomach for a little bit of while, or rather, I just didn't care, and I didn't realize alcohol was the cause. But now that I know, number one, the smell of alcohol makes my head spin. Like if I can smell and taste the alcohol, disgusting. And honestly, Moon, you're not lame for not getting drunk. I would say to you, in my personal opinion, I think it's more lame to not drink at all. Starman.
Agreed.
I think you should be willing to try. You don't have to get drunk. You don't have to get buzzed. I mean,
just literally have one glass, and you're not gonna get. Well, to be fair, it depends on what you're drinking a glass of.
Yeah.
If you don't drink, I would suggest like a glass of beer or like a white wine spritzer, because the white wine spritzer is mostly water, so you're hydrating. You're not gonna get drunk. And beer is like fuck all alcohol. And don't get a pint, get a half pint.
Hell, get a shot. Like, I would say this, if you don't drink, get like a very sweet wine, call it a day. Just get a cup of very sweet wine. That way you can at least toast with your friends.
Do you mean port?
No, because not all sweet wines are ports, and not all ports are sweet, in my opinion.
Yeah, but sweet wines aren't nearly as nice as port. They're like a shittier version of port.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, most people that want to drink but don't want to get drunk just want it to be like, they don't want to taste the alcohol at all, in my opinion. While ports are good, you taste the alcohol.
That's true, actually.
And so that's why, like, if I was going to tell somebody, go ahead and drink, But yeah, so I was going back to the original topic at hand.
What was the original topic? I forgot.
About, Americans in Europe and stuff like that. And
so and how you should never be here. Yeah.
Right. And as I was like, they get mad that we go there. They get mad that we don't want to go there. They get mad that we like our own culture. Then they get mad that we think we have a culture. You
don't have a culture. Honestly, like, America isn't a real country. You are like existing on another planet called America.
Fuck yeah. And so it's like, whenever I hear this, I'm like, you know what? I just don't care anymore. I really don't. Yeah. I just do not care. And they're like, it's because you can't handle us. I'm like, no, we can handle you. We've beat your asses many times. And we had to come in and save your asses. We're done. And that's the thing. It's like, I swear to God, it's a matter of you hate us because you ain't us. In my personal opinion.
Okay, there is certain caveats to this. For the most part, I will say that I don't like Americans just because it's fun. I don't actually mean it. It's just a stereotype that I completely love exacerbating. Most Americans, when they come into the shop, don't say what it is, it shall never be mentioned, are very nice people. I have no problem with that. When I'm on public transport, yeah, they're very nice people. They're just very loud.
Yeah, we're naturally loud creatures.
Yeah, but it's annoying. It's like, on like Japanese trains, and I watch these videos and it's like dead silent. I'm like, yes, this is how I like my travel. Earphones.
I don't mind it.
Maybe a little smattering of like quiet chatter. But you know what I hate more than having American tourists in my country?
Russian
Spanish tourists. Spanish student tourists. I swear to fuck, they have no manners and no concept of that. I can hear them coming from a mile away, and I'm not even exaggerating.
Spanish Spain or Spanish Mexico?
Spain, not Mexico.
No, I mean Spanish is they're Hispanic.
No, they're Spanish.
No,
they're the OG Spanish.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I wasn't sure what you meant.
Yeah, no. Going from Mexico to Ireland would be so expensive for like a student thing, like transfer.
I
Like
mean, no, actually, there's flights to
there.
Ireland. They're one of the cheapest countries for us to visit.
Oh, okay. Well, grand. It's still like a lot. You could just go to America. Like you're not going to waste that on like school students. Maybe like a
Actually,
family
no.
trip. You know,
You're
just stop talking. Let me
just
finish
telling
this.
you the truth.
I
We
don't
get all
care
these
about
advertisements.
truth.
Go to Ireland.
I
to
can't
the magical
handle the
hills. Go
truth.
to the beautiful castles. Experience the wonder of Ireland. We get told you're like a little magical place where gold coins are hidden in every corner, and you've got these beautiful giant cattle. Like, we get sold a whole ass story.
Cattle?
Yeah, like those big fluffy cows.
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about. They're so fluffy and they're very cute. Just don't
We
go
get
up to
sold
them.
in the sheep and the cows and the big green fields. And ask anyone, guys, have you not all seen the same advertisements?
Oh, the advertisements.
We get them.
Just stop speaking. Yes, Mitchell. Yes. Thank you.
He's like, you're digging.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Highland cows. Thank you. I couldn't think of
Yeah.
the word. And you know, like, we get told all the time how amazing it is to go to the Emerald Isles. Go to Scotland. Go to Ireland. And see, so Moon hasn't seen it.
Scotland is not an Emerald Isle.
They lump you in here, dude. I'm just letting you know.
No wonder that people just don't know that Ireland isn't a part of the UK.
I mean, I genuinely do know. I say it to piss you off.
Yeah, I know that.
Campus. I understand the loud, obnoxious college students. Yes.
Yes. Oh my god. The thing is that they're not even college students because they have like programs here, so they're like high school age, and like 1 or 2 is fine. I can deal with that, but they travel around in like a gaggle.
Oh yeah.
Like 20 of them.
Now, see, I actually have become to the point where I don't like foreign tourists because, like,
you're racist.
Yes, of course. No, my dad, when he went to DC, a lot of people go to DC to see the White House and stuff. My father was at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. Now, if you're not from America, you don't understand how big of a deal that is. It's a very somber place. It's a very respected place.
I can already tell where this is going.
There were Japanese people laughing and mocking the wall. There was Asian people laughing and mocking the wall in front of my father, the Vietnam veteran. There were people dancing in the fountains that are designated for war memorials. Like, it was all over. People were disrespecting these memorials, and this is my problem. This is my biggest problem. Everyone loves to tell America, right? And this is my complaint. And I know I've got people from other countries here, and I don't mean any disrespect. I love my followers, but still. We get told we're not allowed to mispronounce and say things wrong, right?
You're not.
But anytime we correct someone about the pronunciation in English, that's just how they pronounce it. Hold on. So when we pronounce it wrong, we're wrong. But when somebody from a different language, they're right. So that's first of all. We're told we're rude, but anytime somebody comes to our country and is rude, that's just their culture. Anytime somebody comes here and tells us that American food is disgusting, we're wrong, even though American food is delicious and you all have the same fast food restaurants as we do and you worship them. So it's like they go to these major towns, they go to LA, they go to New York, they go to Miami, they go to all these major cities. They act like entitled assholes. They disrespect the actual culture that we have here, because we do have our own rules. We have our own culture. We're expected to treat them with respect and honor their culture and just understand. But if we go over there, we are lambasted for one wrong person's move. All jokes aside, that pisses me off to no end.
Well, I understand that. One thing that I will say is that my main problem is just loud tourists. I don't actually think that Americans are rude tourists. Spanish tourists are rude tourists.
Well, I've heard that Spaniards are very arrogant people.
Yeah, the thing that annoys me is that, like, so we have, I don't know, like a little tram thing going through the city center. I don't know if anyone's familiar with like a Lewis line.
Well, we probably have the same
did I break up?
trolleys.
Oh, I think I broke up.
Did you hear what I said? I think we lost our kids. So I know what she's talking about. We have something similar. Americans, yeah, we can be douchebags, but the fact is, we're
Am I back?
You're back. I was saying to you that we have something similar called trolleys, depending on the town.
Okay, yeah. What annoys me is that, okay, like quite a narrow train. It goes into the city center where cars and stuff up. It can't be like a big proper train. We also have those, but whatever. It annoys me that they will spread out and take up the entire carriage, and there's only like 10 of them, and they will like elbow you. And I'm like,
yeah.
move the fuck out of my way.
Oh yeah, we have that here.
Yeah, I generally have the strike 3 rule. So once I'll be nice, I'll say excuse me. Then I will say pardon, because pardon is excuse me in every language.
Right.
And then I'll say move. And I'll shove them out of the way.
And see, like, there's definitely like a lot of people who understand don't piss off the Irish. Like, it's something we're taught. We have a very large Irish population. If you go to Boston and Connecticut and Massachusetts, we have a very large Irish population there. Like you just said that when we go to Austria, we shouldn't smile at people because that's an American thing to walk by and smile. Europeans think it's weird. I mean,
it is weird.
I will tell you this, being friendly, what I love is that we're told we're not nice, and then when we're friendly, we're told we're weird for being friendly.
Okay. There's like a level of politeness. Okay, so you can smile when you're walking around. That's fine. But don't make eye contact and smile. That's fucking weird.
Well, that's just how they do. But I will say, if you live in New England, that's actually more common in New England not to do that. So if you live in Rhode Island, I had to get used to it here, where when I moved to North Carolina, I was very used to, you just did what you needed to do and you moved on. Like, if you happen to make eye contact with someone, you smiled out of politeness. Just like one of those, hold on, let me see if I can raise it up so you can see. Like one of those situations.
Yeah, that would be more common in like the countryside, but I imagine not going to the countryside. If you're going to a city, it's very much an era of I'll do my business, you do your business. I don't want to know anything about you. Leave me the fuck alone.
Oh no, that's expected all across America. But I will say that, like, so depending on what town you're in, going to places like New York, LA, Boston, you're much less likely to have anyone smile at you at all. But when you are in any other town, especially if you're in the South, no matter what, it's expected. It is expected to just at least give that common courtesy, to be friendly, because like there's no reason for you to be a douchebag. Why are you being a douchebag? That's how we see it.
Choco loves hearing that. Don't piss off the Irish. I mean, it's a fair comment. We're very hard to anger, but once we are, although to be honest, we're more likely to, like, I don't know, off our government than anyone else at the moment.
Right? We can see that. Yeah, but the thing is now, guys, don't get it twisted. Southern hospitality isn't real. All right? So,
well, bless your heart.
Point one taken. Here's what I will tell you about the South. The South, whereas in New England, we're more apt to help, and we are more apt to be like, all right, what the fuck you want? All right, fine, let's just fucking do it. In the South, they're more like, oh, y'all, I would love to help you, but I can't. I can't stand that bitch. Oh my God.
They're assholes, but they're helpful. And if they're nice, they're not helpful.
In the South, it's particularly like that. Like, a lot of it is for show. So actions are a northern thing. Show and pretension is a big thing down here. Don't know about that. Choco, ever heard of Kazakhstan?
Kazakhstan.
My bestie was
I've
born
heard
and
of
raised in Alabama.
Kazakhstan, but I don't know
How
anything about
friendly
it.
people in my current town are. What state are you in, Hunty? I don't know what state you live in, babe. Oh, people say hi. Yeah, because Esteban, you're now in Florida. You're from New York, so it makes sense for you. You're a friendly guy. Me personally, I do very much miss the whatchamacallit. Makes me want sweet tea and fried chicken. Baby, now don't you understand? We don't do none of that sweet tea around these parts.
What's fried chicken?
But I do love me some fried chicken. Sure do. Here's what I will tell you. Italians fry it better, though. Just saying. No, I miss that part about Rhode Island, that you could just mind your business and genuinely mind your business. Down here, you can't. You don't have really a choice in the matter. People will come up to you whether you like it or not, and I've even accidentally, not even realizing what I was doing, I've started doing it too, and I hate it. Bless your heart is a sugar-coated way of saying middle finger, right?
Yeah, voice. I did hear about that. We're not quite at that level. I don't think we'd unalive our government. I think we'd just like get them out and completely blacklist them from our entire society. I don't think we'd kill them yet.
Jade, maybe it's just me then. I will tell you right now, my experience being in the South is that they will put up a very good show, but they love to be two-faced. They love to talk shit about the North without ever actually doing anything of value, because there's a genuine, there's still a fight down here.
I'm not gonna lie, but it does kind of sound like a weird mix. So like the Irish in general, not myself, I'm just kidding, I totally include myself in this, can be quite tooth-faced, in that most people are like, the stereotype is Irish mammies, right? So they're all really, really nice. Oh dear, do you want like a cup of tea or whatever? And then they'll go to the neighbor after that person's gonna be like, did you hear what Moira said? Sure, she's
that is a Southern woman. That is an American Southern woman right there.
But they'll also help you out.
I think it depends. You have to.
No. I'm talking about Irish moms, not.
No, as I'm saying, like I with where that part here.
Like if it's for example like directions or something like that, they'll be like, oh yeah, sure, no bother, that's fine.
Yeah,
if it's something more like, oh, can you help me move this, then they're gonna be like, I would, but I've gotta go, bye.
It depends on if they know you or not. They'll be like, oh, I'm sorry here, I got stuff to do.
Absolutely.
But if they know you, they'll be like, sure, why not? It's the rich Southerners you have to watch out for. Yeah, but they're all broke here and they treat me that way, Jade. Yeah, but New York itself is two-faced, Moon, not you, babe, of course. But wait, what the South?
Well, actually, that's not right, because there is a dark side to
I
Moon.
love you. You are a sweet woman. You are inherently wrong on this. You are not only wrong, you are horribly wrong on this. And I can actually say, from working in the restaurant, everyone I've met has agreed.
I would like to say that you are actually wrong about Moon, because Moon has a dark side.
Oh God, the dark side.
Dark side of the moon. I will corrupt Moon. Moon will join the dark side, and we will have cookies together, and it will be glorious.
I will tell you right now, the Southern's idea of cooking is either over seasoning so much that the seasoning gets burned on top of the food, or frying it. That is their idea of cooking.
I don't know shit about this, but these seem like fighting words.
It's the truth. This is one of the biggest fights you'll find. This is one of the biggest fights you'll find in America. Like, we have such a diversity of flavors and seasonings and cooking styles, and they just don't down here.
Natanya, I think you got to fight Starson on this, just purely for my entertainment, if nothing else.
Natanya's probably gearing up right now typing something, I guarantee it.
Yeah, Natanya.
Typing her.
Who doesn't love burnt food, right? Burnt marshmallows is the only way I will eat marshmallows.
It's every time I've experienced it. They just sit there and they take like an entire jar of garlic powder. You just dump it on the chicken. They barely mix it up. And they throw it in the oven. And that's it.
I'm sorry, what?
Team Natanya.
Have they never heard of fresh garlic?
Quiet, Chris. These people that eat candy corn shall not talk.
I also agree with you, Chris.
Mom, how dare you insult Mama's cooking? I ain't eating Mama's cooking, but I'll tell you right now, if Mama only fries everything and does everything in a casserole, I'm judging Mama's cooking. So I'll tell you right now.
I am just too much of a people pleaser to raise my voice at strangers. Honestly, Moon, that'll probably come with age.
We season our food. Honey, so does the North.
I don't. I just eat it raw. Raw chicken.
The problem is that, and this is where this lady gonna come at me. A lot of the Northerners that get the reputation of not seasoning their food tend to be Irish, Scottish, Polish, and British in their heritage. They were never raised to season their food.
That is actually a misconception. So there's like a period in UK history where all of the upper class people, whatever they were, would like season their food really, really well. And then as spices became less expensive, the poor people started doing it. So then the rich people stopped seasoning their food, because we can't be like the poor folks.
Right.
So you're right and you're wrong, but you're mostly just wrong. But are we surprised by that? No.
if you watch It's Okay Star Son likes everything pumpkin spice only during the fall. What did I
That
walk
is
into the
like
war
you
zone?
would eat pumpkin spice all year round if you could.
So I actually purposely don't eat it all year round for that exact reason. I want to enjoy
Yeah,
it more
but
during
I
the
mean,
fall.
if you could enjoy it all year round, you totally would. And also, don't tell me that you would not have a little cheat like pumpkin spice day during the year.
Oh, I already do. I have my little pumpkin spice almonds.
Yeah, so you do have pumpkin spice during the year.
I said I
You
avoided it. I didn't say I
basic
totally
bitch.
avoided it. But this is
Basic
my point.
bitch.
I have talked from when I worked in Mattress Firm, from when I sold furniture, from when I was in the
Mhm.
gas stations, from when I worked in the restaurants. And every single person I've spoken to, except for like hardcore Southerners, they're like, yeah, they can't cook down here. Like everyone I've met. Because it's like every time I found something, they make something like the fucking ambrosia salad. You wanna get disgusted? Go ahead and look up what ambrosia salad is.
I don't think I want to, considering that it's called ambrosia, and ambrosia is like the food of the gods, and the fact that it's a salad already tells me it's going to be bad.
I dare you, or you too, chicken.
I do like chicken, so I'll be what I eat. No, I'll Google it. Ambrosia salad. I'm gonna regret this so much.
Oh yeah, you are.
Fuck is that?
Uh-huh. That's the Southerners' idea of cooking.
A creamy fruit salad loaded with pineapple, oranges, coconut, and miniature fruit flavored marshmallows.
Uh-huh.
Fucking marshmallows?
Uh-huh.
Gets a
The
fuck
problem is,
no.
salad
That's
takes
disgusting.
on multiple words here in America.
Just have a fucking fruit salad. You don't need all this like marshmallowy shit. A fruit salad is 10 times nicer. Or better yet, have an eaten mess. That's meringue with fruit and whipped cream. Gorgeous, simple, light. Eat that. That is a disgust and an audacity and just what horrible human being invented this? Thought it was a good idea. I need to find them and I need to murder them. This is an affront to my senses on principle. I'm never eating that. Anyone who has this on their menu, I'm boycotting the restaurant. I'm going
Notice
to
Look,
dox
she's
all of
defending
these
it.
people.
She's defending it.
Jade, I will find you. And I will make you eat it until you burst. Then we'll see who likes it.
She said after 40 said look up sequin salad.
Oh god.
Here's the thing. This
Here's
was
the
all
thing.
started in the North. Mac and cheese was made in England. Green beans and bacon, that started from clam bakes in the North. Clam strips in the North. Gator's the only thing you got. Cornbread started in the North. Fried chicken started in England. It's from the North.
What
I
is
don't
this
like soul food.
monstrosity?
And I don't like barbecue. And the thing is,
Vinegar soaked cauliflower?
I've been to Texas, I've been to Tennessee, I've been to North Carolina, I've been to Florida. Guess what? The barbecue doesn't change. They try to claim it does. There is no difference. It is all the same.
Also, I think Australians have the barbecue thing claimed first. I'm sorry, but sequin salad? Why
but
would you put
fluffernutters are not-
vegetables in jello?
The fluffernutter is not a gourmet. We admit it is a struggle food. We all know what a fluffernutter is. We're not out here being like, oh
I don't know what a fluffernutter is.
Huh?
I don't know what that is, and I don't want to know.
It's fluff marshmallow paste and peanut butter on bread.
So it's sugar.
Yeah.
Can't you just like have a regular? Okay. Put cheese and onion crisps in a sandwich with
Why
butter.
must there be onion crisps?
It's called cheese and onion. It's a flavor. Cheese
Oh, you
and
mean when you
onion.
put butter on the bread and then put the potato chips on the
Yes.
That's not a sandwich. That's another struggle meal.
Yeah, but it's also a lot better than whatever that monstrosity is, and it's savory. You don't have sweet in a sandwich unless it's Nutella.
Well, that's
Hi,
just me.
Rachel.
I'm a scrapple guy.
or-
Dylan, I'm
or-
judging
or-
you. That is another wrong thing.
Grapple.
You disgusting.
I'm gonna regret so many things that I'm googling today.
Yeah, and while you're at it, look up liver mush. That's a southern invention. And go ahead and look up chitlins while you're at it too.
I think I've looked up chitlins before. commonly considered an ethnic food of Pennsylvania Dutch. Oh god. Pork scraps and trimmings combined with cornmeal, wheat flour, and buckwheat. So it's like a weird meatloaf.
Sort of. Don't
That
do it.
actually doesn't sound that bad, not gonna lie.
That's because you're not too far from the fucking God, I can't say the word right now. It's a Scottish thing, but what the
Haggis.
Thank you. Don't
Oh
judge me
yeah,
for apple.
add chips. And I mean
This
like
or fries.
potato.
God.
Fries, yeah. Chips are fries.
Fried gizzards are different. I think everyone moon pie a la mode. Blech.
What else do you want me to look up? Chitlins and what?
Just look up chitlins and then look up liver mush.
Okay. Oh, my internet's hating me right now. The large intestines of domestic animals, usually made from pigs' intestines. Are they nice?
No, and sometimes you can get an anus. You have to boil them just to make them
Okay.
palatable.
That's
You go
a no
to the
for
debate on
me.
beach books with Chaco. Oh, I'm getting there. Because
Oh, what?
about how whatchamacalls it when we were talking about the anime and the fight with
The
crime.
hentai? You mean the hentai? Was it tentacles?
What? There's no tentacles. There is
The
nothing
tentacles?
fantasy about these.
The tentacles?
The tentacles. When I was younger, I would put Thousand Island dressing on. I
Is
thought.
Ears,
No,
snouts, and
Linda.
ears, cornmeal, and seasonings. Not gonna lie, I would also try liver mush.
It's gray. It's literally fucking gray.
Oh, that's okay, as long as it tastes nice.
Ugh.
Although the ones I'm looking at aren't grey, they're more brown.
Like the shit they are.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Shit going out, shit coming out.
Yep.
Oh, actually, no, never mind. It does look unappetizing.
Yeah, I know.
Like the
Imagine
ones
being recommended that.
No, because the first image I saw it was like also like a meatloafy thing, but this is actually like a mush.
Yeah, it is very accurate in its description by its name alone.
No, that looks like cat food. Actually, no, that looks like cat sick.
Again, another Southern invention.
Cat sick?
Well, I mean, essentially.
Liver soaked in milk and onions. I do like liver, but I don't like it mashed.
I only like chicken liver. I don't like cow liver or anything like that. I think it's too irony for my taste.
I think the one that we usually get is lamb's liver. It's nice.
Never had lamb's liver.
Lamb's
South
liver's
had a
quite
hard
nice.
time mastering barbecue, the thing they're famed for. They have a hard time mastering everything except for the fried food.
Wait, how do you cook your liver?
So every time I've cooked it, I fried it.
You
Or
fry it?
what I would really like to do, I would like to make a chicken liver ravioli. I have heard many Italian
Ooh.
recipes for it, and it sounds so damn good because
That
it
does
makes a
sound
nice
good.
like pate, and you mix it with cheeses and some herbs. And I'm
not gonna lie, that sounds really fucking good. If you find a recipe that works, send it to me and I'll try it too.
I 100% will because like I just every time I heard about it, the problem I haven't made is that my mom and I wanted to make it together, and that's partly why I just haven't tried. Clarify, I don't consume organs of any kind. I'm not a ghoul. That is nutritious and good for you.
Yeah, also organs.
Technically, you do. If you eat anything with skin on it, you consume an organ.
You don't have to eat the skin. Just because the skin is on it doesn't technically mean that you're eating it.
Is not the epidermis a organ?
I mean, it is, but you don't have to eat the skin even if you cook the skin. I don't eat the skin.
If you don't eat the skin on fried chicken, what the fuck are you doing frying the chicken? Just
no. On fried chicken I do, but like I don't really have fried chicken that much.
Weird.
I know. I haven't had liver. Mitchell, liver is really nice. If you're gonna start, I would start off with chicken liver because it's the least
it's the easiest to eat.
It's the easiest to eat. Or if you don't want to buy liver, try pate because it's basically the same.
Yeah, but pate is cold. If you're gonna have it, make sure you heat it up.
Or better yet, if you get some make some toast and put the pate with a little bit of butter on the toast and eat it like that.
But
It's very
again,
nice.
if you're gonna spread it on the toast, make sure the pate is heated first.
Well, no, the pate gets heated by the toast.
Yeah, but it still will have that coldness to it. I think it's unappetizing for a lot of people, you know?
Baby, I don't like it.
Also-
Wait, they have baked liver pate here every holiday, but I can cook it. I don't like it, but I can cook it.
I want
We
to
use
show you
our
guys something, by
phone
the
to
way.
heat up our food, Chris.
I haven't posted it yet.
Nip Nops? You are such a simp.
Yes, I am.
Although I must say that hair is glorious.
Did you just want to run your fingers through it?
Well, no, I was actually thinking more. It looks like a lion.
Well, that's the name of the family. So, and I did something. This is something I'm actually really proud of. So for years, when you make a royal family, one, I had a very hard time drawing crowns. It took me forever to find the crown that I wanted to imitate, and this took forever down here on how to do the floating head, right? And I was like, if I'm gonna do it, he's the king. He should have one of those, like, kingly necklaces, right? What the fuck are you doing? Crunching the rice? Like, he's in a fucking windstorm. What's going on?
What?
All I hear is
From me?
yes.
What the fuck?
You can't see the abs for all that hair. For shame. They'll be there eventually. This is a floating head. I never gave Guy a floating head before, but I made a coat of arms for Guy in red, and I'm actually kind of proud of it.
How about now? Is it any better?
No, it's worse.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, hang on.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Now you're good. Where'd she go? Son of a whore. Wow, how are you getting worse? What did you do?
I haven't done anything. I've literally just been unplugging it. I'm like, what's wrong? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna leave and come
Now
back.
you're good. Now you're good. You're good. You're good. Don't
I'm
do
good?
anything
I'm
else.
good. Okay, I'm not doing anything.
Good right now. So
Oh,
I
TV
made a
static.
coat of arms for Guy and Red's family, and technically this is representing the whole country or
Gay.
kingdom. I know, right? But I was really proud of it because, like, I went and I looked up a bunch of different coat of arms and royal crests, and I like took pieces from like 6 of them. I'm pretty.
I mean, you should have taken the one from, I want to say it's like Sweden or maybe Switzerland, and it's just 2 naked people.
I'm not doing nip nups.
Damn, you saw where I was going with that straight away.
I sure did. I said no's. I said no, not today, demon.
You said
But-
nip nah?
No. It's chocolate.
It's
Ohio.
chocolate. Do you have to ask?
But
I love how it's elbow cough for because we don't see the emojis, we just see like the descriptor and it's elbow cough rather than dab.
It always throws me off because then I gotta try to figure out what it looks like because sometimes I don't know.
Elbow cough.
I know. But so what I did was I put dual crowns because like it's
You
meant
love
to
the crowning crowns.
Well, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
The Unices are the guardians of the kingdom. Overall, they're like the overarching guardians.
The unicorns.
Unices.
Unices.
In my world, well, technically, you guys did prove me wrong about the alicorn thing, but still.
I forgot about the alicorn thing. Someone clipped that. She admitted she was wrong.
I did. I said nothing, so fuck you.
Well, you said, to be fair, you guys did prove me wrong about the alicorn. That is you admitting.
I was talking about. I
who
said
was
nothing
wrong.
about it, and I didn't say nothing about that.
Clip it. I think Choco has a nipple fetish. No, I really don't. But you did very well. Your logo looks very nice. Well done, child.
Thank you. Well, I was like, I really wanted Guy to look good. My husband said he looked creepy, but then Jasmine, Edie, Grace, Sketchy Finch.
So all of the women that you know.
Yeah, they all said it was a good smolder. So I'm like, I'm taking the women's opinion, not yours.
Okay, guys in chat, what do you think? Creepy or smolder?
Girls in chat, creepy or smolder?
No, guys, not girls. I want to know
Yeah,
the guys first.
I want to see the guys first and then the girls. So, gentlemen, you answer first. Creepy or Smolder? Now I'm waiting.
Sorry, Choco, I'm star sensitive today. No clips. Damn it, Rachel.
Creepy and Smolder at 2 Moon. But he's my first
Creepy.
love.
Oops. Oops.
Damn it, Mitchell. You're supposed to like men. How about
sus? Yeah, that's fair, actually. It's a good representation. But, like, Smolder sus or creepy sus? He looks like he's going to have decisions and question my moral fiber.
Rachel gets me. Linda, you're the other author in this situation.
What does smolder mean? It's like sexy eyes. Like, I'm undressing you with my gaze.
Which is, never mind. You know what? I'm just too much of a simp for my own character. Natanya, you love me again.
Natanya, what are you doing?
So, like,
I do not, man.
So, like, even gay guys are like, no, this is not for me. It's gotta be a guy thing then. Maybe only girls like that. Be careful, there might be someone who finds both the options hot.
Looks like the Goblin King from That's What It Was Giving Me vibes for. Yeah, sorry. I'm
not exactly hating that, though.
Little bit.
They're both packing the same.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
It's okay to have...
Okay, he has both then.
Because here's what I will tell you. We all know how I feel about Guy, okay? Ooh, Jareth. Not Jareth, but this is Guy. This is my man.
Yeah. Guy.
For other reference, where's the other drawing I did of him? Like, you know, there's Guy, okay? There's less.
How many simp drawings of you and Guy do you have?
Well, here's another one. I can't show you the other one. It's not done yet.
Oh, I don't want to see the other one because I know what's likely to be. I don't need to know.
What reminds me of more like, I know his face from somewhere. Yes, my dreams. He has that smirk like he is sentenced someone to a brutal death and going to ravage some.
6 what? 6 out of 10?
My authors get me.
He looks girly for me. I think my fiance would go for him because he likes guys with feminine features. He doesn't have feminine features though, not really.
If I took away the eyelashes, and I've tested this, when Guy didn't have eyelashes, nobody said he was feminine. All I had to do was add eyelashes. I was like, oh my god, he's so feminine. And I was like,
he looks like you know, like punk rock, where they have like the dark eyeliner on.
He's meant to be sort of like somebody that is a hairband. Like, I did do his design like that. Originally, the original Guy had flat to his head black hair. Like, here's a side
that's boring. You are such a simp.
100%. Why is he gay? He's only gay for me.
What is he gay?
What is he gay?
Hair metal David Bowie. Yeah.
Like, I definitely feel like he could be in a hair metal band, but I tried to... There's multiple reasons why I designed Guy the way he did, because, you know, as you guys know, they do have, like, some kind of history, and again, Desert Jack did this really cool backstory that I'm gonna morph more, but the demon that is based in the lore does have kind of, like, lion features, and if you look at the coat of arms, you see the lion's head has horns to represent that that lineage inside the royal family. I like the eyes in here. Yeah, like I worked really hard on Guy and Red. I worked really hard on them because like they were the first male characters that I really.
That she said before.
No, I actually don't.
That looks like a beach anime character.
This is Red. This is Guy's older brother.
Oh, I know why you don't simp for Red as much. It's because you gave Red a girlfriend.
Actually, his girlfriend did not appear until years later. So Red and
yeah, but like you definitely had that in your mind. But now you have an excuse to be like, well, I can't simp for Red because Red's got a girlfriend. I'll simp for his girlfriend instead.
I never did. Like, I'm dead ass. I always treated him as like that character that was like a pain in the ass and a bit too much of a jerk, and everyone always kind of treated him a little bit like shit. And I couldn't help but pair him with Aviana because Aviana's just like a massive sweetheart.
Oh, he meant
You're more
Bleach.
attracted to
That
his brother.
character looks like a
He
Bleach
has
character.
eyelashes too, Esteban. The only reason
Maybe it's the hair.
Orange, if you look, you can see he's got eyelashes too. They have very similar jaw and nose structures. I just gave Red less of a pointed nose, and I made his jaw slightly less pointed, so it's a little flatter. And his jaw, his chin is more rounded. And he has the longer ears because he got the. I gotta really go back and find the email. Like, Desert Jack did such a good job, and I really gotta fix it. But I could not figure out for years how I wanted Red's hair to look. And I avoided a mohawk because it's so overdone. But frankly, he looks so much better with a mohawk.
I mean, it's not even a proper mohawk. It's like a droopy one.
Right. And with his ears, it adds a bit of flair to it that he wouldn't have had. Guy has the same amount of muscles.
Longer ears because he went to Catholic school.
God. Guy has the same amount of muscles, damn it. I just usually draw him up close.
You fucking said.
100%.
Hello, Morley. Hello, Myriad. Even though I'm not Morley, but hello anyway. Love his body, lot of hair. Love his hair, lots of body.
See, I don't know if I have any pictures that I've drawn of Guy with his like full body.
I wonder if the guys don't like him as much because of his hair.
He does have magnificent
And that's what's throwing it off. He does have magnificent hair, but I wonder if that's what's throwing off and drawing
like-
it toward the creepy vibes.
Leo has long hair, but he has a slimmer body. I'm trying to see, where did I draw Guy at all in a long? There's only one photo I can think of. Wait, actually, I know exactly where I can see guys. Wait a minute. Hold the fuck on. I know exactly
Yeah.
where.
She usually draws him with one hand.
Ew.
You know that's true.
Who wrote that? Was that you?
No.
Did you come up with that on your own?
No.
Oh my god. Pluribus! Behave yourself.
Say hello to another peep. But hello to you too, Choco. Hi.
Hold on, let me share.
That's what it is. I'm not into slim bodies. The thing is that he's not actually that slim.
He is not slim.
He's not slim at all.
Guy is buffer than everyone in my universe.
Gim?
I don't know why I was saying Gim. I was saying him
'Cause
and it just came out as Gim. No, Guy has
You
like,
gimp.
I'm a Gimp. Next to, I would say, next to Diablo, Guy has the most muscles. It would go Guy, Diablo, Red. Like, I remember when I drew this, and I was like, the muscles aren't big enough. I gotta make them bigger. And I had
How about now, Mitch? Do you add him to the harem, Rachel? Okay,
add him to
Tones.
the harem.
Gimp, pimp, gimp. He looks better there, lol.
No shit, he's half naked, you perv.
Yeah, I think it's just the
Hey,
floating head is throwing
Gimmers.
people off. I think they'd find him more attractive if he had shoulders.
So the thing is, a body is not really a good identifier. Like, all jokes aside, it's very hard to do that as the identifier of the look. So I really try to focus on their faces and make their faces. Now he looking again, and I'm not, and I'm no unhappy about that. So unhappy about that. He's not on the juice. He's not like veins. He looks better. See, you pervert.
He's not half naked. That's at least 2 out of 3 naked. Or 2/3. Sorry, 2/3. Lol. I can read well, yes.
Let me see. There's another photo I drew of him. I gotta see if I can find it. Hold on, I gotta go back to the Instagram.
If it has you in it and it's indecent, I don't want to see it.
It is not. Shut up, bitch. Hold on.
And the fact is, I know that you've drawn something like that. I can smell
I have not
it
actual. No, wait.
from here.
When I drew it, it was a long. It was at least 15
But
years
you did.
ago. Yeah, but I
But
don't know
you
where.
did. And I can smell it from here. From 15 years ago to present, I can smell it from here.
Damn it! All right, hold on. I gotta send
And
it.
it smells nasty.
I'm gonna
The
send
previous
what I
picture was
saw.
nice. I think he looks great.
I'm
I
gonna
guess
send
us gay
you
men
an
are
image.
pervs.
This is the
Oh,
the
okay.
last time I drew Guy, his full body. Hold on. I took the screenshot just the other day because I was showing someone. I want to say it was Michelle. I was showing her all of the times I've drawn Guy.
And she was like, damn it, Star, I don't want your novel today.
So this was like my first attempt. You really can't see it. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go
Oh,
in
hang
it.
on. It's still loading for me anyway.
It's too small.
Oh, there we... I know, I got you. I have a zoom feature. That's what technology is these days.
Right. But hold
Did
on,
you
let
really
me
draw him in a thong?
I was trying to draw him like Arabian Nights kind of situation because I saw a guy dressed like that, but I couldn't find the photo. So then I had
So
to
you
go.
saw a guy in a thong and said, I want him to be gay.
I didn't say that it was gay. It's gay. And
Yeah,
I
that's what
did
I said.
it. All right. Because I wanted to show off his body, but I also wanted to make it like look exotic, for lack of a better term. There we go. This I drew a while ago. This is when I first got back into drawing. Kind of like a male belly dancer. Yes, this is exactly what I was going for.
Honestly, I think you should retry this drawing now. I think you've got a better proportion on the human body.
I agree. I don't disagree. This is one of the first times I had drawn Guy in like 10 years. I had not drawn in 10 years when I drew this. And it was the first time I had gotten really back into drawing. And the first thing I wanted to do was like do a really like exotic, horny stuff, 100%. When it comes to Guy, it's always that. And so I was trying to draw him really, really muscular, but like showing off the muscles. And I can see mistakes I made. I tried to follow what someone looked like, but other than that, I think I did not too bad.
You should look up some bodybuilders because they love looking at themselves posing.
Don't disagree.
I mean, like, they have to because obviously bodybuilding competitions and everything, but they're generally pretty good reference pictures.
Any man in my audience,
Become
really?
a bodybuilder so we can use you as reference pictures.
No joke. If you have a more muscular build than this, all right? If you are similar or more muscular than this, if you could take a similar pose, send me the photo.
Please wear trousers.
I was about to say that. Just make sure you're wearing underwear at least.
At least.
Long pants.
And she won't share it with anyone, not even me. It'll be strictly for her. And you don't have to put your head in it.
Off your face too, because I don't need the face.
Yeah, we don't need the face.
I just need your body.
I use bodybuilders for my barbarian
Pick
character.
the guy from the street. No. I saw it on a video.
Starsan, will you draw Rosalina in Peach's Showtime outfit? I have no idea what that is.
Black Cats, I want you to ask yourself that question.
Do I want to know
You
what this
already
is?
know the answer. Peach and Rosalina from Mario. Basically, not as big as Schwarzenegger, closer to Fabio. They need to be compensated first. I mean, it's a completely voluntary thing. I have no money, but I would give them credit. That's the thing. If they want to do it, they can send it to me.
Would you say more Chris Hemsworth before he became Thor?
Yes. That
like
is that
the
is,
third
yes.
one?
Yes.
Like the original like Thor movie.
Yes. That would be the best way to describe his muscles. Thick and tall like Hemsworth.
Before he went bodybuilder.
Yeah, before he went a little too extreme. Although I can't lie, I still enjoy looking at it.
He is very enjoyable to look at, but not something... It's more aesthetic than something
What's
that
the
I would be
tattoo?
tempted by.
I can actually show you what that tattoo is. So the tattoo is when I first started drawing Guy. All right? Minimize this. When I first drew Guy, this was back when I was in my Dragon Ball Z phase, but I also loved Princess Mononoke.
To be fair, Princess Mononoke is such a good fucking movie.
So in my mind, because I couldn't really do a good job differentiating faces of characters, you know what I did instead? I started putting tattoos on characters' faces. So if you look right here, it's these two bolts. And that is kind of like Guy's thing. It's his emblem. And, oh, he's still hot.
Oh, absolutely.
Chris Hemsworth is still very beautiful. Big buff Mayan, exactly. But it's just I fell out of drawing big buff men for a long time. Women became easier to draw. I learned how to draw men first, right? And I became really, really good at drawing men. And then I was like, I need to learn how to draw women. And the problem is, I started trying to draw women so much, I started being unable to draw men. And it got really difficult for a while. So I could draw a female body really easy, but then I started drawing men. It got very difficult for me to draw men's bodies. And so
that's because you're a gay.
I know. And so
I'll be back in a second. I need to get my food.
That right there is what the tattoo is on Guy's hip. I like him with the short hair. This isn't short hair though. He's always had a lot of hair. He's always had a lot of hair. Oh, you mean Hemsworth. Hemsworth is definitely... I like Hemsworth no matter how his hair is, because he's just pretty. He's just fun to look at. But I've always loved the idea of Guy, because, like, the idea that when he hugs you, it would... Or when he's near you, he's, like, very imposing. Like, he feels like he takes up a lot of room. Like, you're standing in front of a very impressive person. So even his hair is big and thick, but still holds his delicateness to him. So like, again, like you were saying how with Chris Hemsworth, when he was in like the first and second movies about Thor, when he still had kind of that leanness to him, but he was muscular and like he could still turn really well, you know, because like there's nothing worse than a man that has to turn like his whole entire upper body because his muscles are so thick he can't look over his shoulder. You know, and so it's this balance, and I would say the Chris Hemsworth of that time frame. I have to look up some photos of him from then. He had both long and short hair in Thor, right? And because like I like to draw him being a the smolder smartass, but I also drew him in my group photo being very soft and kind. So he has that duality, and it's I just like it. I like it a lot. I like my mans. I like my mans a lot. I've been waiting. I can't wait to post this. But the colors have balanced so nice, guys. Isn't it nice? Do you see? The colors have looked so great. And I just realized they bled out a little bit right here. Just gonna color that in for when I actually scan it. It is sad when bodybuilders get so big they can't wipe their own ass. Right. Like, it's just as bad as you getting too fat to wipe your own ass. Like, sir, I think you need to take a step back. Reevaluate. Something ain't right. So I have had somebody come to me, guys, about potentially pursuing animations, and I'm a little intimidated. So, Black Cats and Hunty. How difficult was it? See, this is another one where you can really see that Guy is pretty thick. Like, this man got them tree trunk thighs. But that's a pretty cut. Thank you. Mom, did I miss the beach book debate? You haven't gotten there yet. I lost my train of thought. She threw me off.
Squirrel.
Right? That was a massive squirrel moment. Massive squirrel moment. But you're back, so now I can actually get to the beach book conversation overall.
Well, I mean, I'm eating my food, so go for it.
So first, I'm going to go over to one of the other idiocies that I spoke about today. So, Has Been Hotel. We all know I love it, right?
Yeah, that's your other simp lover.
Yep. Animation takes time and patience. I tried it when I was in art school. I really need to see if I can get into some kind of... He is reading 50 Shades of Grey and being like, bitch, please! Right? He's like, I can't do that to Star. It's not. Anyway, oh god. Anyways, sorry. Shut up. Don't say a word. Just shut up and eat your food. Eat your food.
Squirrel.
And so, apparently, there's a new fan theory amongst the has-been hotel people. Alistair's colorblind. Why?
Because he's in a cartoon.
Huh?
Because he's in a cartoon.
No. Because he's attracted to Vox. And I'm like, there's no evidence of this.
Dude,
None.
what?
The colorblind cringe. Yeah, if you were in my drama screenshots earlier today, you must have seen it at least a little bit. And I honestly just didn't give a fuck, guys. I went off on these people. They're like, oh my god, if he is colorblind, that makes his character so much more interesting. And I'm like, why? What in God's green earth makes him more interesting?
So a disability kind of
exactly
makes him more interesting.
New disability unlocked? Is that what it is? Like, and
congratulations, you have 20 skill points. Spend them now to earn a new disability.
Exactly. They're like, well, in Adventure Time, Finn has colorblindness, and it's very important to his character. I'm like, okay, this is an Adventure Time, and he's not Finn. So what are you talking about? It's because he smiles at Fox. He smiles at everybody. He never doesn't smile.
You see, this is why you shouldn't smile when you go to random places.
Well, Alistair's thing is you're never fully dressed without a smile. And I hate fan theories. Here's what I told him. I was like, I got so annoyed with it. I literally just straight out told him, I'm like, your fan theories suck. You're dull if you do fan theories. And one person who said to me, she goes, why can't you just let people enjoy what they enjoy? Fan theories and fans and theory spinning is my favorite part of enjoying shows. I said, so in other words, you're just mad that I'm calling you out that you can't just enjoy the show. You have to make shit up and steal somebody else's stuff and create your own universe and your own fantasies in it, or else you can't just sit there and enjoy the fucking show.
Also, that's not a fan theory if there's no basis for it.
They're assuming it based on, like, very vague things like, oh, well, you know, he's Arrow Ace, and if you look at when people are colorblind, the same exact colors that in the Arrow Ace flags are the same colors that people that are colorblind see, and I'm like, oh my god.
That's not how that works. A good fan theory is saying that Anna and Elsa from Frozen, their parents who died at sea didn't actually die at sea and had another son called
I was hoping you wouldn't keep I hate you. Eat your damn food, bitch. And Draculaura is a they, he, it. Halfway through that sentence, I got mad because I thought you were going to say it's part of the show. Black Cats, you can't keep doing this to me. I'm so mad I keep missing this because of the group project. Here's what I will tell you. So this is what started me on the beach book thing, right? The hoops are massive. Gigantic. And they sit there and I was like, why is it this is what makes the character more interesting? This is a non-needed addition. Calm down, Sarah. I can't. The rage was flowing. And it was like, it's just like, oh, you're tweaking. I'm only tweaking right now because it's fun. And you guys like when I go off. However, all jokes aside, there's nothing valuable. There's nothing valuable to the character. It's not fun. You're being dull. And I understand that I got people that write fan theories, but when you literally can't enjoy a property at all without doing headcanons and fan theories, don't let the theories get to you.
Also, as a conspiracy theorist myself, that's just lazy writing.
Right.
Like, find something original. Find something that's obscure but happens often and make a backstory to that.
Quiet Chris hits the nail on the head. Aren't we all technically colorblind? Because yes, there are colors we can't see. We
Yes.
literally there is literally we don't even know. We can't even fathom what they.
Although, technically, once you get to a certain thing, I don't think they become colors anymore. They just become spectrums.
And that's the thing. The only reason we confirm about his sexuality is 2 instances after 40. Because you have no idea. Because here's the thing. Here's what I have a problem with, right? If you look at Alistair, Vizzy Pop even says Alistair just feels that he just hasn't found the right woman. He wants to be in love. He wants to have romance. However, he feels the right woman never came along. Okay, so now that's how it was. But she said no, he's Arrow Ace. Okay, he's Ace. He's Ace. The only time they mention
I don't think that counts as Ace if whoever this person dude.
Here's the problem. You and I understand that, Chaco. But in the new generation, if you are not sexually attracted to anyone at any time at all, well, that's clearly because you're Arrow Ace. It couldn't be because you just aren't attracted to them. No.
It couldn't be because you're just not a hoe.
Right. It has to be that you have some kind of sexuality, and that's how they identify everything these days. There's got to be some kind of label put onto it. You can't.
Oh, I understand this completely because people have assumed that I am Arrow Ace, and I'm like, no, I just hate you.
Alistair should have stayed with Mimsy, right? And if you look, originally Alistair and Mimsy were a couple. I wish they'd stay together. He was so cute with her, but that's my point. When you look at it, the only time they mention anything about him being with somebody, actually being with somebody, is when Rosie says, I know you're an ace in the hole, and he's like, oh, what now? Because he doesn't care about that. It's not important to him.
Because he has a character.
Right, well, he's the only well-written character in the show, honestly.
Really?
Like, I enjoy the rest of the characters.
You're really not selling me watching this show, I'm not gonna lie.
I will tell you right now, the show itself is really good. I'm not discrediting that. But what I'm saying is, in my own personal opinion, the only best written character, Knight of the Wired, most aces I've met are not really ace. Right, they're just people who, I will tell you right now, even when I had crushes, I could easily talk myself out of them. And for the last, how many years now? I've been with my husband 18 years. Name one man that's told me, I like you, and I've been tempted away. I can say that I can find an actor or an actress hot. You will never see me. If they stood in front of me and they asked me to marry them, I'd be like, no, that's weird.
I'd be like, no, how much are you going to pay me?
That's okay. I will amend this. No, but how much do I get if I do?
Thank you. Now you're being true to your character. God forbid people don't screw each other on their first meeting. Huh?
How do you do a watch party? Like, I keep thinking with the whole rules of YouTube, how the hell would I even do a watch party?
Just do it on Discord.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, just do it on Discord. I don't care.
Maybe.
The
You guys
Gawk
want
Dog
that?
3000.
Would you guys all want a Hasbin Hotel watch party?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
How many episodes would you want to watch? And I've got to figure out how to do it because I have the Amazon account. I just don't know how to do it where I can stream it like that. Or would I set up the camera and you'd watch it all on my TV? I don't know how this goes.
I mean, you could just share your screen.
It's a TV, bitch.
All right. You could just share your screen on the TV.
So this is a single I know. She is absolutely in sex and has no genuine attraction to anyone. Yeah. I never seen it. All right, so we want to do this. We have this month to do it. All right. You guys, I will figure out how to do it. We'll plan a Hasbin Hotel watch party. But I demand
share screen.
You hoes. But I want to have it on my couch. I don't want to sit in this chair to watch it.
Oh wait, you have a desktop.
Uh-huh.
Move your desktop into the lounge.
No, Moon, this would be in the Discord. I don't know if for Hasbin Hotel it would be I don't think I do. I think this would be the first one we do. And then I'll do a watch party just for patrons. For something else.
And we can watch The Count of Monte Cristo. Because someone I know never watched it. Despite the fact that I sent a link or 3 to her, I don't know, maybe like a year ago, year and a half ago, and you're like, oh yeah, I'll watch that. Never did. Maybe I should just send you the fucking DVD. Would that get you to watch it?
What you're talking about? Mm-hmm. Steal or borrow a laptop. I have a laptop.
Just move your couch. Wait, you have a laptop? Okay, then there's no problem. Use your laptop, stupid.
I just figure this out because I need to make sure that I can see it on the TV and you guys can cast it, because I don't want to sit there staring at the laptop, because then it's no different than me, there's a way I want to do it. I gotta figure it out. But that's beside the point.
Oh, you are so old.
You're a whore. Shut up. So get HDMI for your TV. I do have that, but I think it's okay. I'll figure it out.
Plug your laptop into the TV and HDMI it. Yeah.
And I'll
Because
figure
you can
it
still
out.
share your screen.
But all right, give me some time to figure it out with Starman, and we'll do what? Do you guys want to do the first 2 episodes? Here's the requirement: you have to stay for as long as possible. I require that you have snacks. I require that you're comfy in your PJs, and I require interaction on the chat.
What if you don't wear PJs?
Okay, as long as you're naked and without the camera on, I don't care.
I'm just kidding. I do wear PJs. It's too cold not to.
I said it as a public idea. Plus, more people in voice chat can see my PNG. Fine by me. We'll do this. We'll do this.
You'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
What do you mean you?
Bitch. Also, by the way, guys, this is for my patrons and my channel members. I'm going to be doing an Employee of the Month.
It's not Bub.
Okay? Huh? Without Bub. There's going to be for my Discord. I am going to do a Mod of the Month. It's going to be between Arcasol, Choco, Bubs, and After 40. You guys can vote every month. And what we're going to do is I'm going to appoint 2 people in the Discord to compile the mods did good and bad that month. I want it to be as funny as possible. And then every month we're going to announce a new mod of the month. And they'll get their own little badge of on the Discord, and I'll give them a special privilege that month. So
just don't give Bubs any admin privileges.
No. I've got to look through the things and see what it would grant.
Okay.
It'll be something silly. I just got to figure it out how to use it. That sounds fun. I think it's going to be fun. I just got to find who's the 2 people in the Discord that I can trust to do it in a funny, unbiased way.
Dude, there's no one in the Discord.
I know. I got to figure it out. Because technically it would have been After 40, but then that
After
40 would have been one of the people. But she can't, because then she'd have to do it for herself. So it doesn't work. So I'll figure it out.
Let's face it, we don't trust black cats.
I know. She's technically... Gothic's got too much going on. She can't do it. She forgets to message me back sometimes, let alone take care of that.
She also wouldn't do it.
That's true. She'd be like, that sounds stupid. She's like, not for me.
Seems like a you problem.
Right? I can hear her saying that.
You can't trust Choco. No, we've been through this. Even I admit you can't trust me.
Nope. I have to figure it out. The Employee of the Month is going to be between the 16 animals. So if you want to vote for it, you've got to be a channel member or a patron. And I'm going to post it up. And you're going to see the goods and bads, what the animals did this month. And you get to pick one of them. And then I'll post it up. And it'll be all over the place. It'll be something cute. Just a little something for us all to do together as a community. I think I did a really good job with the frame too. I think it's really cute.
Yeah.
Yes.
I suppose.
And but yeah, I'm just trying to do more things. So I don't think we'll do a weekly watch party. A little bit of funny is good. I think what we'll do is I'm gonna do a watch party for the Discord community, and then one for members and patrons. I just gotta figure out how to do that.
So old.
Well, no, it's not that. It's that I have to make sure I don't get any because you can't do a watch party on YouTube like that
That's true.
without getting right. So it's not a matter of I don't know how to do it technically. I'm trying to figure out a way that I could include the patrons and the members in one stream while also making sure that it doesn't whatchamacalls it doesn't get snapped. So
Could
I
you
have
create a Discord channel that's accessible to the Patreons and YouTube members, perhaps?
that's what I'm trying to figure out, because I have Discord channels just for the patrons, but
yeah.
I don't know if I have to make another where
Ask Bubs, he's good at that shit.
well, I think what I'm going to have to do, and this means that the channel members would then have to be forced to go to Discord. This is the problem. This is the issue that I'm having right now, is that I would have to make all the channel members make sure they make a Discord and then go into Discord. This is the problem. Yeah, avoiding copyright for a watch stream. This is what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, YouTube will kick, they're very kick happy over that. This is the problem that I'm having.
Happy.
I'm trying to figure out the licensing part of it. Like, I assume does Twitch kick for licensing?
I have no idea.
But then the problem is Twitch is public. So again, these are what I'm trying to figure out how to do. And that's what's kept me back from doing this for so long, is that I want to do it. I want to do it for you guys, but I have to make sure that when I do it, I either have
Wasn't gonna kick up the arse.
Right. I either have to do a non-licensed watch party for my channel members and see what I can get away with, and then do the Patreon watch party. But the problem is, a lot of the people on my Patreon, some of them overlap, but most of them don't care about what I do. They just join the Patreon to support me. Because when I post on Patreon, no one cares. No one says a word. Except for Edie.
Yeah, but I think Edie's also a YouTube member, no?
Huh?
Is Edie also a YouTube member?
No. I think you and Esteban are the only two that are officially patrons and YouTube members now.
Wow, I need to get a live. I need to just stop supporting you. You're the worst streamer.
I'm also planning on revamping the whole Patreon. And what I'm thinking of doing is just making 2 separate tiers.
Nip-nops.
And I do just the $1 and the $5. And then I do a $6 tier that would just be for the NSFW.
Oh, damn. No nip-nops for me.
Or $5. I don't know. I'm trying to make it so that way if somebody doesn't want to see the nip-nops, they don't have to.
Oh, that's smart. Mickey just has us watch it from Zoom, and he puts the link on his Discord.
Would that work?
Yeah. Although, I don't know if Zoom has limits on how many people can join.
Right. You have to pay for Zoom, and that's I have to figure it out. Oh, God. Ow.
Death.
Zoom would work, but it's
Yeah.
so cruddy.
It really is.
And of course, I only have 10 channel members. So maybe it's not such a bad idea right now.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea because it's a small number of people.
Let me see.
Would it be over 40? No. Nowhere near that.
Not even close. Yeah, I only have 12 channel members right now. Let me see. I have our Hunty, Christina's Lifting and Healing, Books28, Rarely R, Charlotte, Minerth, Maggie, Lone One, Choco, Marsha, Reading to My Dogs. Aw. I don't know who that was originally. Now it's called Reading to My Dogs, so it was somebody else before. Esteban and Natanya. So those are all of my channel members. And then my patrons. Let me see. Let's go to active. I've got Mama Todini, Polly Louder, James, Desert Jack, Selma, Jenny Eller, AJ Latte, Esteban, Chaco, Lady Derpy, Anime Chan, Edie, Pluribus, and John Quinn. John Quinn has been John Quinn and Pluribus have been the longest patrons. They have been here since October and November of 2021.
Well, shit, when did I join?
You joined February of 2022. So you've been here 2 years now.
I've been here too long.
So most of my patrons happened in 2022, and then James happened in 2023, Polly Louder happened in 2023, and then Mama Todini in 2024. And so it's the same. Like I've only got 12. I think I got 14. Yeah, I got 14 on Patreon, and I have 12 on YouTube. So they're not a ton of people.
Yeah, I think you can Zoom that many for free.
I think so.
I think there's a cap of, I think, after 40, did you say it was 40?
I think the cap is 40. I'm not sure though.
Google it. And get back to drawing, you lazy one.
How dare you?
Honestly, it's an art stream, and all I've seen you do is simp.
Excuse you. I drew a cat and a castle and a lady floating. Excuse the fuck out of you.
I
I
don't
drew
know if she's floating.
everything because it was rise, and so it was like she's rising up.
Yeah, but like, where's the floor? She just looks like she could be standing on the floor.
Rising up! And no, it doesn't. She's standing. You're fucking lying.
Put a floor in there so you know where the ground is.
Where's the ground? No. You
I don't know. Put like a plant.
Google it. They're right. Google it. No. Goggle down your food and shut up.
Google it.
Google it.
The problem with Zoom is that when you do the service for free, you only get 30 minutes per session.
Right. I get. See, like it's gonna be so annoying.
How long are the episodes?
An hour.
Oh.
Where's
You could
Gee
You could always look into Bongo.
I'm sure. Rachel, I'm a married woman. Don't tempt me to draw things I shouldn't draw. And it's G-I. It's spelled G-I. Don't not like the butter, but it is pronounced that way.
That camera shake was dangerous.
It was truthful. Why was my titties out?
I have been on Zoom calls longer than that. Yeah, but if someone pays for it after 40 and they're hosting it, then it will be longer. Unless you're hosting it and it's longer. I don't know. We'll have to Google it.
Google it. Oh, good God.
And by we, I mean her. I'm not doing shit.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Dagger.
Draw it. Thank you, Rachel.
But you only want Napples, and what I'm going to be drawing is not going to be Napples.
Can I have an apple that's a mix with... Give me fruits that name with the start with
Nectarine.
the letter N. Nectarine, yeah. Can I get a nectarine apple?
Rachel, if you want to see that, you're going to have to join the Patreon, and then you're going to have to not curse me when I draw my simp shit.
I mean, I'll still curse you when you draw your sim shit, but that would be,
She'd still look at it.
I totally would.
But
I'm a pervert, I can't help it.
You're arrow ace. You don't like that kind of thing.
No, that's stupid.
I'm gonna go really lazy on this one, and I don't care.
What's the prompt?
Dagger. So
You're
guess what?
drawing a dagger?
I'm drawing a hand holding a fucking dagger.
And while you're doing that, I'm making loads of teeth.
Oh, what's your new project? Starsun's new name, Simp Shady.
Give me the real super shady, please stop. I am doing, you know, Dune?
Yes.
I'm making the worm.
As soon as you said Dune, I was like, wait a minute, is she? Yep. Chocolate,
Yeah.
we're all perfect, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
maybe not
don't
Moon.
even
Moon's
miss
not. Moon's the decent one. And maybe MK as well.
Yeah, MK. Now, wait, who's MK on here on YouTube?
Okay. MK. Where are you?
I have all the jokes today, right?
I mean, to be fair, Rachel, if you didn't have any jokes, I'd be worried for your career as an author. Is Dune 2 good? Dune 2 is so good.
I didn't like Dune 1 all that much.
To be fair, my friend didn't like Dune 1, but she also saw Dune 2 and she loved Dune 2, so go see it.
I guess. Once my dad.
anyone bullied for being a perv because I mentioned my taste.
MK is my pal, right? But I saw MK followed me all. I know MK from the Instagram side. I believe I saw her profile there. My question is, doesn't MK have a YouTube? Sworn.
Does she?
Well, she's up in the Discord all the time, and I will say, guys, all right. All jokes aside,
The sex ed. I'm sorry, I'll never forget.
Wait, which sex ed?
Oh, did you not? Okay. MK is very innocent when it comes to all things of a sexual nature, so I did a sex ed class on the Discord.
You?
Yes.
Oh God.
Yes. I posted all of the screenshots.
Why are the
in
virgins
drama
teaching the
screenshot.
virgins?
Huh?
Why are the virgins teaching the virgins?
Well, I mean, it's from a scientific standpoint. It's not that hard. I wasn't talking about pleasure. I was literally teaching sex ed.
Oh my God.
I wasn't even making it weird, okay?
We love each other very much.
Okay, I didn't go to that level. But I actually taught sex ed. And I took it seriously.
So who ruined it?
What do you mean, who ruined it? They all ruined it.
She said penis and everyone lost it. No.
Actually, that's quite accurate. Thirsty D.
Okay, Pearl.
Yeah, poor MKs. I don't even know. After 40, you told me that I was corrupting her, and then you ignored me.
Were you corrupting the child?
No?
MK is over 18, right?
Yes, I checked that.
No offense to anyone.
After a while, I was like, wait, are you over 18? But
I'm
it's
gonna
fine.
tell you guys right now. If someone is under 18 in the Discord,
Let us know.
please let us know.
They should not be in that Discord.
No. And I don't want to kick anybody that's loyal. However, we get very graphic and
God,
we
no.
joke very raunchy in the Discord. And the last thing my ass needs is a fucking, oh, what's her name? Toxic Train. That bitch. I don't need none of that shit.
Toxic Train?
Toxic Gossip Train.
Oh, right, yeah.
I don't need any of that shit.
Yeah, they shouldn't be here.
Or
Should have
Illuminati.
been the first question. To be fair, I didn't start it. I joined into it, and then it was a concern.
We do? Who? Who's under 18?
Who? Black Cat's message me or
Black Cat's
star who
Troy.
is.
You told me this several times.
Unless Black Cats was lying. I mean, like, if you tell us you're over 18, we're not gonna, like, fucking verify it because, you know, no, we can't. But, like, if you know someone is definitely under 18.
And I
please
don't
message
want
us.
to boot people.
I do.
But no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You don't want to boot the people.
The
like-
power.
And she don't want to learn. Right. I don't want to. I can't play the ukulele and I'm not ready to. Does not have a YouTube. Okay. I could have sworn she did.
She should. These streams are great. She'd learn so much.
Oh my God, poor child.
Corruption.
But I do believe what I'm gonna have to do is like I honestly, yeah, people should be over 18 for sure. If that's not a rule in my Discord, I will be making amends to that.
I think it. Actually, I can't remember.
I'm gonna check right now.
I think you've said it, but I don't know if it's a rule.
I've got to check right now.
One eternity later. Computer freezes. Thank you.
It
No, it's
is
not.
not. I don't
Fix
think
it.
I thought of it.
Yeah, MK said she turned 18, so that's fine. Maybe it would be a good idea to also have it as like an entrant thing.
Well, I thought I set up this thing years ago, guys. So like,
Right.
it didn't even occur to me.
Wait, didn't you set it up and then you fucked it up and then Bubs had to fix it?
No, I never fucked anything up. Bubs demanded to let me get in, to let him in, and I said no.
Oh wait, no, that was Gothix. Never mind.
not it.
Star said no babies allowed. Yeah. Let me see if I can find.
Right. Let me fix this.
Does anyone remember where the sex ed talk happened? Was it in memes? What if we exclude all teenagers? We'd have to exclude ourselves, Chris. We're too young to be in the Discord. I mean, honestly.
All right, I am updating it right now. Everyone should have gotten this message. Okay. I think what I'll do tonight is I'll fix that up so that way there is a initial blocking thing, and then I just added it to the rules though. When did Natanya been here?
She's literally been here for the entire stream.
I know it's not a rule because there's people underage. Oh yeah, there's plenty of Discords that have people that are underage. I guess it just didn't occur to me because my channel is not for anyone under 18. Like, I have my channel listed for adults. It didn't occur to me.
Hunty, why are you on stream while you're in class?
Right.
That is such a good idea. You should totally ditch class. This is more important anyway.
Bitch hardly speaks. Lies. Natanya was chatting earlier.
I wish it was a rule in Discord, Esteban. I've seen so many incidents with lol cows. What? Who had YouTube channels and then told underage viewers to join their Discord? Because we have freedom. America, fuck yeah. Hunty. She can't? Okay. I wish parents were more strict with their children online. Parents will assume that even if they have parental restrictions on it, their kid can't access anything, but honestly, you need to just supervise it. 18 is considered an adult? Yeah, legally. It started with a femboy furry. Oh, I remember. Thanks, Jade. You see, you were there. You were there. God. Oh, fun times.
Oh, so Jade was there for it.
Yeah, for part of it.
Let me see something really quick. I'm gonna go to Discord. See, now this is on my mind. This is kind of important. I need to make sure this is taken care of. Invite people server settings. I'm assuming it's server settings. Okay. Roles, emojis, stickers, soundboard, widget, server template? No.
Oh, I found where it started.
Where?
Hang on. I'm trying to find the top. Where the fuck is the top?
I don't know where the fuck is the top.
I mean, where's the start? Because honestly, you need context. It just gets better as it goes on.
Hi, babe.
Okay. In memes, the 5th of March this year, just everything that happened was fucking funny.
Your server accessible to fancy custom link. No, I don't need that part.
And for anyone else who's in the Discord who wants to know, 5th of March in memes. Funny shit happened. Get educated, kids. I mean, no kids. No kids. Oh yeah, well, we do be having chaos. We do. I should consider getting Discord. Yeah, you don't even have to like stay on there. Just have an account and then you can go on your browser. Oh, cow tipster. No kids. No kids. Join our Discord.
My God.
Where Star's never there to supervise, and all the mods who are supposed to supervise don't.
I mean, accurate, but still.
I mean, after 40 doesn't count. No offense, after 40. But also, offense. Offense. I haven't been on Discord in a while. You should, Mitch. You
Oh, wow,
should.
the phone just told me you're home, sir. Shut up, Orion.
Oh, that's so mean, the poor boy.
Because he knows it's Matt. He knows that that's why it's doing it. He's doing it anyway. Orion, hush.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Educated is when the most beautiful courtesan in ancient Greece was accused of treason. She undressed during the trial before the jury and was acquitted because she was too glorious to be guilty. True story. I believe that. And honestly, that seems like a good priority to have. You're too hot to execute.
Your attractiveness has given you another reprieve from death.
I mean, screw cats. If you're hot, you have 12 lives.
I have to be more active in Star's Discord, though, because I've been active in other ones. You don't have to. I'm certainly not.
Yeah, she's really not. I think we sent a message to you, literally asking you a question, and you responded, I want to say 2 weeks later? Like in the mod chat as well. Because yes, of course we have mod chat. And it's an extremely active chat where no one talks to anyone except if you want Star's attention in that month.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And then she says, maybe, and doesn't do anything.
Send welcome message. Prompt members to reply to welcome message with a sticker. Send a message when someone boosts the server. See, I know there's a way to do it. I think I'm just too frustrated right now. Roll.
Yeah, do it after stream. Because realistically, it's been like this for a while. You can wait until after stream.
I know, but
Fix
now
it.
I'm all nervous.
Oh, baby.
Bitch.
Oh, the poor little ducky.
That was weird.
No lackey, no latte.
No like it, no
Do you have
what?
that? No latte.
No
It's
what?
like a dating show. It's like 40 women and they're behind these boxes and they have lights lit up. And if they find the guy attractive, the light stays on. And if they don't, then they turn the light off. So it's no latte, no latte.
Don't do that again!
Don't do what? You don't like it? Well, you know what they say. No like
No
it.
like it, no like it.
No latte. Say no to kids, adults.
Because I
Save your
used
life
to
and your
be active
future.
in Discord, but after I joined, oh, my boobies all up there. Hold on, sorry.
Which one?
The one that's over here.
There's
Say
like
no to
4.
kids, adults. I'll save your life and your future. Been way too busy, and now everyone's home till Wednesday. Yikes.
Oh, midterm for you too after 40? There's 2 weeks of midterm here. I don't understand that. They should just stay in school. Like, they should have a week off.
It's called March
It's just
Madness
like-
here.
March Madness.
Yeah, everyone gets like a week off in. Well, it is Easter on Sunday, so often people get the week off towards Easter.
Yeah, but we get 2 weeks off. Like, I found it great when I was in school, but now that I'm not in school, I'm like, keep them in there. Lock them up, the little gremlins. I got a lot of apple cider vinegar soda, cherry lemonade. These sound horrible. Actually, no, the cherry lemonade sounds pretty good, but like
the cherry lemonade not so bad, but the apple cider vinegar.
vinegar soda? No. Everything is closed here for Easter till Wednesday, but then my kid starts reading a vacation. She'll be home anyway, except for exams. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing there. Lock up the gremlins. Honestly, I think that might be insulting for gremlins.
Maybe after 40, she's coming for your kid.
After 40 already knows what I think of Spawn.
But you like her Spawn, don't you?
Yeah, but her Spawn is like spectrum weird, and spectrum weird kids I respect.
I don't know how to take that.
Because they're usually like, they're not stupid. They're just naive. My kid is not a gremlin. Oh, we now have proof. She's not the normal kid. Yeah. What I said. I'd better have a horrific thing? I was going to say horrific thing. That kid better have a horrifying body if this is supposed to be for Inktober.
It is an angel, so I'm doing a little kid whose Halloween costume.
I think
is
that's
an angel.
Why is it cute?
Because the little kid, they're Halloween.
They're not cute.
I've never had apple cider vinegar soda. I can't
I never
say I've
want
had
to.
the urge.
I never want to. Inktober in March. Yeah, that's because she has to finish her Mermaid and her other Inktober
No, this is the only
before. Really?
Yeah, this is the only
What
Inktober
about
that I have.
Slua and stuff like that? Huh? Huh?
Oh, that's my specials. That's different.
Well, she needs to do that anyway. And realistically, she needs to complete the last year's Mermaid before this year's Mermaid.
So technically, I already completed it. I just haven't colored it.
Oh, you sketched it, right? Okay, color it.
So they're
Whatever.
all lined, and I think I might just... Because I did that for 1 year. I posted all the lined, and it was still fine. As a matter of fact, the lined did better than the colored. So I might just do the same thing this year and upload them, like, now.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you have lined, I suppose people can print it out and then they can color it the way they want it.
Well, I keep getting asked to do a coloring book, and I'm contemplating it.
I think you should.
But it's just
use your Mermaid.
I mean, I have plenty of line art. I got plenty of line art that I've never colored.
Do
including my own
not
character.
put gay in there.
It's Gee. Put respect on your father's name.
He's not my father.
Oh no, he's your daddy.
I feel that. I haven't had time for writing her art stuff since last October. I'm ignoring what you just said.
Yeah, I'm a teddy.
I need an opinion. Orange juice and cranberry juice together.
It's delicious.
It's nice, but it is a lot on your teeth. I don't like it.
You gotta drink it without letting it touch your teeth, though, genuinely.
Straw. Use a straw.
Yeah.
And if you want to make it better, add some Malibu.
For the non-alcoholics, just add a little bit of apple juice.
Malibu is better. Burb. Okay, you have my permission to leave after 40. I keep trying to set aside time for it, and then family members / work manage to eat up that time. Honestly, Maria, just get to the point where if you don't do art, you might kill someone, and then just black out the world.
Oh, that's me.
That's what I do too. Or better yet, when you're like watching the stream, try and do some artwork if you can.
Like she's doing right now.
Yeah. I'm hopefully back now. Did you skip class? Still going? Still going.
I'm only
I'm
going
close
until
to that point.
5:30.
Yeah, because she was late.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have witnesses. Natanya was my witness.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hunty
was
is
not
my
there.
witness. Raven is my witness. Chris is the ultimate witness.
Chris does not get a pass today.
Chris does get a pass today. Chris gets a pass every day. Chris is my pervy brother in the interworlds.
Mr. I'm gonna draw perverted thirst traps, but then comes at me for liking beach books. First
You
of
don't
all,
have to look at them.
they're on my art channels.
You don't have to look at it.
I mean, I can just, force you to not be in the NSFW channels if you want. No more
Try it
napples
and
for
see
you,
what
young
happens.
lady.
Try it and see. I have the internet, so it's not no more napples. It's just harder to find napples.
No more napples for me. That's what I'm saying. You won't get the Star Son drawn napples.
That's okay. They're gay anyway.
And yet you keep begging for them.
Yeah, but I mean, like, nip nops. Who doesn't like nip nops?
I mean, I enjoy nip nops. I draw them.
Yeah, I know, but like, who doesn't enjoy nip nops?
Someone who doesn't
If
like
you don't enjoy nip nops, don't say anything in chat right now. I'm proving a point, damn it.
Prove her wrong. Go, my minions. Speaking
I've been doing digital art more lately. Good for you, Esteban.
Speaking, this is where you want to get you guys ready. I have a feeling Chaco's not going to be thrilled about this. I don't know why.
Oh, no.
I watched the Taylor Swift Eras tour.
Okay, and?
Oh, I thought you'd be more upset about it, because I thought you were one of the people that didn't like her.
I don't really care about Taylor Swift.
I have to say, I was actually really impressed.
Really?
Yes. Like, well, number one, I am not a Swiftie, but I enjoy a lot of her music. Okay? So we'll start with that. There's quite a few songs she wrote that I really liked. Who asked? Shut up, quiet, Chris. It's my channel. It's my stream. You asked because you're here to listen to me talk. It's called Chat.
Jacqueline was fully clothed. What you saw was the ultimate horny.
Wait, what?
Chris is calling you out.
Jacqueline is fully clothed. I excuse you. It's a floating head. And excuse you, but that's called a relationship, sir. That has to happen sometime. And she's deaf. He can't exactly use his words for dirty talk. He's got to do the dirty deeds.
Can you not learn sign language?
She's deaf. He was using the ultimate sign language. He talks dirty to her down there.
Okay. Anyway, going back to your Taylor Swift thing, why do you think I wouldn't like her? I mean, like, she's fine.
I figure because it's like cringe. She's like, Taylor Swift is like right next to fucking whatchamacallit. Pumpkin Spice.
I think Choco doesn't like Taylor Swift, but she doesn't care if you like her too. No, it's not even that. I'm not a follower of Taylor Swift. Some of her songs are alright, but I don't care.
But I was saying, I really like, one, I think my favorite part of the Taylor Swift concert was actually just watching her with her band and her backup singers and her dancers. Because, you know when you can tell someone's, like, been friends a long time? Like, there's just the way they interact with each other is a little different.
Yeah, well, one thing that I will say that I do like about Taylor Swift, she is a brilliant showwoman.
Yes.
And her, like, band and her dances are on point.
And they've all been with her since, like, I want to say her guitarists, her drummers, they've all been with her since 2007. And her singers have been with her since 2012. Her dancers, 2014. That's a long time.
It also shows as well when a singer has dancers or singers or like backup vocals or whatever for that long. It also is generally a very good indicator of their personality and how they treat their people.
Exactly.
Like, I don't like Pink, but I do like the way she interacts with her backup singers and her band.
Mm-hmm. That's how.
And it's not even that I don't like Pink's music. It's just I don't like Pink's personality or her personal views.
Pink's kind of arrogant. I won't lie. She really is.
Yeah. Like, her old music is good, but then I also say that for a lot of artists. Do you know who else really annoyed me lately?
Who?
I found this interview of Lady Gaga popped up on my shorts.
I knew it was
and
gonna
I
be
was
Lady
like,
Gaga. I knew it was gonna be
God.
Gaga.
Like, I knew she was going weird when she wore that suit of raw meat.
But see, she went normal
But,
for
like-
quite a while, but now she's on the Dylan Mulvaney thing.
And I truly don't get it.
Speaking of Dylan Mulvaney, who has heard?
That Dylan Mulvaney was faking it the entire time.
No, that he wrote a
And
song.
doing it. Oh, that stupid fucking song. Yes, I've heard.
And it's all about being a drunk, drugged up whore. That's
I
the
mean,
entire-
who hasn't been a drunk, struck up whore?
I know, right? Like, who hasn't, just
So relatable.
hashtag popping pills. Like, it was ridiculous. When I tell you. Let me see.
I thought she was always weird. Yeah, she was always weird. Like Lady Gaga was always weird, but she was like wholesome weird. Like theater kid weird.
Right. And I will say this. Lady Gaga, every time I've heard an interaction of her with her fans, very genuine, very nice. I like Lady Gaga's voice. Anyone can fight me on it. She has a beautiful voice. She really does.
Oh, she has great voice. I would argue that she probably has better vocals than a lot of singers today.
Very true, but she holds back a lot.
She does. But I also think that might be an age thing.
What do you mean?
Because, okay, example. Shirley Bassey, great example. Because I think Shirley Bassey, is she still alive or is she dead now? Whatever.
Remind me the song she sang, because I might know her, but not realize.
Goldfinger.
Oh, okay.
Goldfinger.
Oh my god, yes, she did so much better as she got older. How weird was that?
She did better as she got older, but her voice, okay, so it's like as you get older, like your muscles start to deteriorate. You just don't have the stamina that you used to. Okay. So great singer when she was younger, proper belt, good control. Then she has a reputation to sort of keep her on that, right? And as she's continuing on, she just doesn't have the breath or the control to sustain her like she did before. So she's actually self-aware enough to realize this and hold back. Did I break again?
No, I'm listening.
Yeah, but like that's what I mean, because Lady Gaga is starting to sort of get up into that region where maybe she doesn't have the control that she used to have, so she doesn't bother belting it out, because it's rather have good music than go into the deep end.
Because I know there's this I forget what award show she sang, and I like cried the first time I heard it. She's in this white dress. I just can't remember what song it was. And she just did this phenomenal job of this song.
I still have not heard it. Mitchell, if you look up Shirley Bassey and you do look up Goldfinger, it was one of the James Bond theme songs. Like, that's one of her most famous songs. Or,
You've heard the Goldfinger song and don't realize it. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
That's not Goldfinger, that's the theme
They
song.
play the tune for it though in the background if you listen. Like
fair
all
point.
of the James Bond songs.
Or what is it? Something about diamonds? Diamonds are forever.
Let me look up. I need to look up the
Diamonds are forever.
Careful, because apparently we were 100% right about YouTube smacking people for even singing the song accurately. Like, it's so retarded.
Yeah, look up Diamonds Are Forever, Shirley Bassey. You've definitely heard that one. That's also, I think, one of her most famous ones.
Okay.
Lady Gaga had at least one hip replaced. So her career's been rough on her. What do you mean? Has she actually had one hip replaced?
Yeah, she's done a lot of damage to herself.
Fuck, what's she been doing? What's Dylan been doing to Lady Gaga that she has to promote to it?
For real.
I heard Live and Let Die. Live and Let Die was Duran Duran.
Not VMA. Hold on.
Golden Globes?
Could have been the Golden Globes. I'm trying to find. Like, I'm just typing in. Is this it? Million Reasons, Royal Variety. That's not it, I don't think.
The shoes and the dance moves wore
Oh,
out her
here it is.
hips.
When she sang the Sound of Music. Okay, I am going to give you
Post
guys
it.
this link. Share, copy. You guys need, when you get a chance, this was, when I tell you, I'm going to put it up in chat for you, Chaco, so you have it too.
Thank you.
I will tell you right now, watching that, copy that link, save it, watch it when the stream is done. I literally cried. I did not, until that moment, I didn't realize Lady Gaga could sing like that. I genuinely didn't know she had it in her. And it was just gorgeous. Like, I gotta pause it. When it happened, this was a couple of years ago. It was 9 years ago she did this. And it was like, here it was, I think it was a dedication to the anniversary of the Sound of Music, and it was all about Julie Andrews and everything else. And when she did it, like, she fucking killed it. Like, it was amazing.
I also put the link in the general chat in the Discord for anyone who wants to look at it later.
Oh, you poor soul. Who?
Just look up the lyrics for the Dylan song. Oh god. Okay.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Read them while I'm finishing this up. It's bad.
Dylan Mulvaney song lyrics. Oh god, I'm gonna regret this so much. Intro. No, I'm just kidding. Ring the alarms immediately. We have a code pink emergency calling women of all ages. Girls like me gotta learn the basics. Last look, quick change, sip champagne. Who the fuck has champagne just lying around? Playing catch up because we missed the pregame. Pull up the group chat. Where you at? Drop a pin. We're doing hot girl shit. Get in. Do I have to keep reading?
Yes.
Oh god.
Your deadpan delivery makes it even better.
Monday, can't get out of bed. Tuesday morning, pick up meds. Wednesday, retail therapy. Cash or credit, I say yes. Thursday, had a walk of shame. Didn't even know his name. No one's sleeping with you, Dylan. Weekends are for kissing friends. That's weird. Friday night, I'll overspend. Saturday, we flirt for drinks, playing wingman to our twinks. Okay. Sunday, the Twilight soundtrack cues my breakdown in... Who the fuck listens to Twilight soundtrack in the fucking bath these days?
Like,
what decade are you living in?
Who else lost track of the amount of NT Machine? So relatable.
So relatable. Okay.
I had to point the hold on.
Okay, I'm not reading the chorus again because it physically hurts me. I want to get through this as fast as possible.
To give you guys an idea, this is a Galaxy S23 and that's my hand. So if you ever hold a Galaxy S23, my hand
She has huge hands. She has man hands. You know what they say about hands in proportions to other places? That's the size.
I'm a guy and I do this all the time.
Hot girls to the front of the line, linked arms, no stress, because we're dressed up to the nines. Mini skirts sit below my hips. Dyed my blonde hair, pillow talk on my lips. Boys on the dance floor, it's finally clear. The patriarchy's over, you can hold our beer. I would not give my beer to some random guy in a club.
Well,
back at home,
that makes sense because of the whole Bud Light thing.
Yeah. Back at home, we replayed the breakup, stay up all night, fall asleep in our makeup. Never do that. Really Never do that. It's so bad. Pre-chorus, mom brought me into the world, sister taught me how to girl, best friend coached me how to text, the boy toy that I'm dating next. Girls who helped show me the way, they're why I'm an it girl today. Yeah, like what the fuck is it girl today? Okay, that's it. I'm not reading the chorus again. That is a horrible, horrible, horrible song. I'm not gonna lie, the tune is kind of catchy, but
The
once
tune
you
itself is
actually
great.
start listening to it, you're like, no.
Trans women are the new patriarchy.
Yes.
Accurate.
Yes.
You
That
have
should
the
actually
23, I have the Note 21. I didn't want to get the Note because I don't even know if I'm going to keep the Samsung, frankly. My
Is
son
this
is
one-
going to kiss hello, sir?
He's like, no, fuck that.
Right?
Orion gets the
How
kiss.
dare I want my husband to
Wait.
like
If the patriarchy is over, why are you complaining about being oppressed? That would actually be quite a good comeback for a feminist who says the patriarchy is here. Be like, yeah, trans women.
Oh no, now you want to kiss me. Well,
Ew.
can you get my Hershey's cup?
You know why there's only Pop Tarts and no Mom Tarts?
Why?
Patriarchy.
The patriarchy. I hate it when he does this.
That was actually kind of good. I'm just sitting here thinking this is what teenage girls who watch too much TV think being a woman is about. Yeah.
Not even too much TV. Like, I mean, no one thinks like this anymore. That is like just
The thing is that like it would be like pre-teen stuff, like 13, 14, and then you actually grow up and stop giving a fuck.
for real. It's making Friday a masterpiece. So is. Oh my god.
Dylan's song is giving Moxie's "Look at Me" song.
Oh my god.
That was great. Thank you.
See, you don't know the song. You don't want to know the song. I hate it so much. There's a lot of cringe songs in Hell of the Boss. There's some great ones, and there's some not so great ones.
I mean, that's just in a musical in general. Musicals have some great bops, but there's always that one cringe song.
Regrettably, you can always tell when Vivzy lets somebody without talent.
Right? Actually, not necessarily true. Because, what was it? I heard, going back to, do you remember the Little Mermaid incident?
Yes.
And Lin-Manuel Miranda?
You know he didn't actually write that damn song.
I don't know.
I guarantee he just stuck his name on it.
Yeah, but why would you stick your name on something that's that bad?
So that way they can't get mad later about it.
Fair point. But like, even people who are good composers have shitty writing sometimes. Also, I do think it would have been a point of, oh, I signed on to do this. I think it's really shit. I won't put much effort in. It'll be fine.
Oh, you can tell a lot of that movie was.
Oh, I didn't watch the movie. I refused to watch the movie.
I didn't watch the movie either. I'm talking about just the clips I saw.
Oh, the clips I saw. I guarantee Lin-Manuel Miranda just wanted to shit out the song because it wasn't important. Yeah.
Exactly, it wasn't.
If you watch some of the old like Disney Renaissance documentaries from like the early 2000s or whatever, they talk about how it was important of the reason why Disney songs in that era became musicals was because the characters feel so much that the only way they can express it is in song. It has a reason and a meaning.
Yeah, they have
not
no
just
reason
willy-nilly.
anymore.
No, they don't. It's like when they first started coming out with the remakes, to my utter regret, I saw The Lion King in the cinema. Fucking wish I hadn't. Wouldn't have wasted my money on that shit. But I was outvoted, that's fine.
I'm sorry. This is the cutest little demon you're ever going to see in your life.
No, it isn't. That's just a child. They're all little demons.
I am really proud of this.
Okay. Seek therapy. It's okay.
Suck my dick.
Which one?
Anyway,
it's like there's a song in that, and I remember being completely thrown out. Number one, they ruined "Be Prepared," the best fucking song in the entire movie, and number two, Beyonce's like song, which isn't actually Nala that's singing it; it's Beyonce just for the sake of having Beyonce do a song.
You're surprised because
I'm not surprised. I'm annoyed. Because it's like, if you wanted Beyonce to do a song, then let her do the song that comes at the end of the movie. You know, the one where there's credits rolling. Because, oh fuck, what's her name? Leona Lewis? Yes, for Avatar. Leona Lewis, I think, did the ending credits song.
ah,
Which is actually pretty good, because it didn't fit in the movie, But it was a very good ending credit song because it was like chill, kind of like boppy, but also like, yeah, it was nice. Bruh, honestly, how? Definitely, yeah. Mean Girls musical on Broadway isn't bad, but the movie butchered all of Katie's songs. Oh, right, yeah. I was like, Caddy? I was like, no, that's how you spell Katie.
I'll tell you right now, I love musicals. I despise Broadway turning everything into a fucking musical. SpongeBob did not need to be a musical. Spider-Man did not need to be a musical. Mean Girls, Legally Blonde. Need I go on? They all did not need to be musicals.
And just because something is a musical doesn't mean it has to be a movie. Or, point in case, Wicked.
Right, I really don't think it's gonna do good.
Honestly, when I said I wanted a movie of Wicked, I was more like, I want a video, like, screening, like, you know what they did for Cats? Where it's the play production, but, like, on a video?
They did that already.
Yeah, no, but, like, for Wicked.
Yeah, they have that already.
Do they?
You just gotta look it up. It's got a, oh, fuck. What's her name?
Idina Menzel?
Thank you. Yeah. You gotta look it up. They recorded it already.
Oh, I need to see it.
No, you know what I want to see from Wicked? I want to see a movie adaptation of the book, not of the musical on Broadway. That's what I want to see.
Oh my god, they do!
How do you not know that?
Oh, wait. Hang on. No, it's blocked in my country. I need to turn on my VPN to do this, but I'm not going to do it now because it'll fuck up my internet more. That's why I couldn't find it.
Who's the server that has it?
I have no idea. I didn't look. I didn't even click into it because I think it was Daily Motion.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like Facebook, but for videos. And like only videos. It may do well because of Ariana. Yeah, but like...
No, after her whole mishap of like the cheating and house home breaking, she only might get some reprieve because of the whole Dan Schneider shit.
Dan Schneider? Oh, was she one of those people?
She was, yeah, they've got some really terrible videos about her. Like her sitting there squeezing a sweet potato, and she's just screaming, "Give me the juice!" And she's
what
like,
the
16,
fuck?
and they're recording her. Then they recorded her laying upside down and pouring water all over herself. Can a 16-year-old girl drink water upside down? We all know exactly what was going on.
You don't know what Daily Motion is? Okay, good. It is a thing over there. Yeah, Star sounds just stupid. But we knew that. I like her song Yes and, since I hear it in a Tomb Raider video.
Babe,
Oh, that was
you know
another
what
one that
Daily
annoyed
Motion
me.
is? Do you know what Daily Motion is? Daily Motion. Fuck you.
He knows what it is?
No.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Saw a video by Oompaville about the Dan Schneider stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some clips on the like Daily Wire and Brett Cooper and stuff like that. No, not Daily Wire. I saw I mean, Brett Cooper is part of the Daily Wire. But
Yeah, so technically you did see Daily Wire.
technically, yeah, but it was some other creator, I can't remember. Van Schneider.
Oh, and Candace Owens leaving Daily Wire.
I think. No, it was Amala, whatever her second name is.
Oh. Was she on the Daily Wire or the Blaze, or was it PragerU? What was she?
PragerU. She's not anymore, I don't think.
No. All these influencers are leaving these larger...
I call him Dirty Dan. Is that because of SpongeBob?
He wasn't part of SpongeBob.
No, but in SpongeBob there's a Dirty Dan.
Michelle did a video on it too.
Yeah, I do want to watch it. Like the documentary.
I will say I'm very lucky. I did not idolize a lot of the Nickelodeon shows as a kid. Like,
I mean, I didn't idolize them.
Well, see,
Actually,
a lot were like, oh, my childhood's ruined, and I'm like, If you've never seen a single documentary about Hollywood, yeah, sure, your childhood's ruined.
To be fair, my childhood was ruined a long time ago. The Amanda Show used to be my favorite TV show.
I am really proud of this little devil baby.
It's disgusting.
So fucking cute.
But yeah, no, the Amanda Show used to be my favorite TV show when I was younger. And I remember, like, I looked into what happened to Amanda Bynes, and I was sort of reading up on all that stuff, and I was like, oh, wow, there goes my childhood.
Oh yeah, no, she got like really screwed
She definitely got screwed over, literally, probably. Oh no, she did. Wasn't she pregnant at like 13?
I don't know all the details, but I will tell you, anytime a kid is addicted to drugs, you know some shit went down.
Oh, absolutely. New puppy always tripods when she stops running, different feet each time. What up with that? That's
Wait, what?
cute. So when the puppy stops running, she raises one paw and it's a different paw each time.
Oh,
Jamie Lynn Spears. Jamie Lynn Spears, Zoe 101. To be fair,
Victoria-
Zoe 101 was a weird show.
maybe I was just a little. You know, the problem is a lot of the shows where this happened on, I was already like getting out of high school. Like, not the Amanda Bynes show, but I also was too poor to have cable at the time.
Mm.
What?
She got pregnant at 13 and had to do you know what with the child. Yeah, but there's no way a 13-year-old should be carrying a child.
No, and then what you really want to know is who's the dad. Like, that's
To be quite honest with you, allegedly and in my opinion, because Dan Schneider was the whole thing, and like she went off the rails after the Amanda Show.
Oh yeah, like she tried hard for a hot while to like be normal, but
yeah,
that poor, the whole entire pile of those kids. Like I remember I was a little kid, right, and I was watching Disney, and I wanted to be a Disney animator so bad, and I was so excited for it, right?
Mm.
Then I saw this behind the scenes video, and I watched all these animators, and none of them were allowed to leave. They were all drawing the exact same thing. They weren't allowed to draw. They had to follow suit. They had to be, I got a lot done in one
consistency,
day.
yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not bad. When I looked at it, I was like, so they can't be their own thing. They have to just be another arm of Disney. When that occurred to me, I no longer wanted to draw for Disney. And I say that because I started thinking, well, if that's the way it is for animators, it can't be much different for actors. They can't all get along because and I would think about it as a little kid. I'm like, the photos of my class makes it so look like we all get along, but half my class hates me. And that's what started making me realize it. Just because it looks good doesn't mean it is good.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that if it wasn't Dan Schneider, it was definitely someone in that upper ring, and I do think that Dan knew about it. There's no way
absolutely. Absolutely. Look at how many pedos are literally getting caught. Look what happened with P. Diddy. Everyone tried to discredit what's his name, Cat Williams, but he was right. P. Diddy is on the run. He ran from the country because he got caught being a ped. He was trafficking little girls. So it's like,
I had the same dream at some point. Did some Disney where I got to have some art classes and painted some cells for one of the movies. That's it.
I thought you were saying that. I didn't realize it was after 40.
Oh no, bro, I can't draw for shit. You know that.
I didn't know. Maybe you were just wanting to draw the cells. Copy. That's the thing. One of Dan's staff members was convicted, right? And then he got brought right back to Disney. One of the staff members for Dan Schneider. You guys ready for this?
The one who essayed Drake Bell.
He had letters from John Wayne Gacy.
Oh, that is so fucked.
Do any of you know? Yeah, and we're talking like they were pen pals.
John Wayne Gacy was a serial killer, for those of you who don't know, and he essayed little boys.
He is the inspiration for the clown It.
Yep. Because he used to dress up as a clown and all that stuff.
He has a autographed photo a personalized autographed photo from John Wayne Gacy in his house. And after he got convicted in 2018, he was still working. Mind you, he got convicted in the early 2000s.
Yes. And then he was on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Yep.
Disney hired him after he was convicted.
And that's where, like, what was it? Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman was shouting this years ago.
Yeah.
You know, just say what you want about Corey Feldman. He has been calling this out for years. Years.
Was Gacy the one who was also known as the Candyman?
No, I don't believe so.
No. I'm going to have to look up who that other
Yeah,
one
I'm
was.
gonna look that one up. But here's my thing. This is unfair. Exactly. You look at this, and then when you wonder why people were saying that Disney has an agenda, people were trying to call it nuts. Disney knowingly hired again a convicted pedophile, and he SA'd somebody. And they know, like, granted, once it came to light again, they did fire him, and he is in jail again, I believe.
Oh, it was Dean Corll.
Huh?
Dean Corll was known as the Candyman. He did the same sort of stuff as John Wayne Gacy, but less well known.
Despite what Pearl tries to say, a lot more men are serial killers, and a lot more men do a lot more violence, especially.
Yeah, in general, when men will, well, serial killer men, when will kill people that they don't know in general, and the crows will be more violent, whereas women are more likely to go after people that they know. So I think it's more accurate to say women are more likely to be spree killers. And I don't know. Yeah.
Women are more of...
They're more likely to kill the one person who gets on their nerves than, like, go on a massive, like, proper rampage of, like, serial killing glee.
Oh God, Christian keeps tagging me in this shit. Holy shit.
Christian is in Christian Watson.
He keeps showing me these things that are just so bad.
The man that assaulted Drake should be under the cell. Honestly,
Right.
If he had gone to prison, there's no way he would have been hired for Disney.
He did go to prison, and he got convicted, and he got out. And
was he in isolation?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have had to have been in isolation. Put him in general population, see what happens. The girl who played Dorothy in The Old Wizards of Oz was basically pimped by her parents for leads. Yeah, wasn't her father the fucking Tin Man? Is that right? Or was it another?
Who?
Dorothy Wizard of Oz. What was her name? Dorothy Gale. Yeah, but what's the actual actress's name?
Oh, Judy Garland. No, that's not her dad. That was the Tin Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, you're right. Never mind. Who the fuck am I thinking about then? This is really going to annoy me. I'll figure it out.
I was looking over whatchamacallit. I was looking over to see if Pearl's been doing some dirty deleting.
Has she?
I haven't seen any so far.
She was used as the breadwinner for her fam, and she got rewarded for being the breadwinner by getting to play in asbestos.
Oh yeah, she got severely hurt.
Oh god, yeah. This makes me question the morality of child stars. There is, like, child stars that are done right, like Daniel Radcliffe and Watson, Rupert Grint.
Yeah, but even then you find that shit later as well.
Well, yeah, exactly. But I mean, when the directors and everything were hiring or casting, whatever the fuck the word is called, for the child stars, they also looked at the background for the parents. So it's like, if the parents were found to be, I don't know, possibly manipulative of their children, or they thought that they might take their children's earnings, then they wouldn't hire the child actor. Another example, Mila Kunis. What other child stars are there? I can't think of any.
Oh, girl, there's so many. Like
Saoirse Ronan, I think, is pretty okay.
My God, guys, Pearl's even trying to get Blair White to notice her now.
Does Zendaya count as a child star?
Yeah, but she had parents that actually were really, really anal about keeping an eye on her.
Yeah. Oh, Hilary
Shirley
Duff.
Temple, really bad.
Hilary Duff, her mother was known to be like fastidious about being protective of Hilary on set. She wouldn't let her out of her sight.
McCulkin, yeah. They
Yeah.
actually say that Michael Jackson protected McCulkin a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
As
They-
long as you don't believe the other allegations from Ben Jackson.
right? Well, that's what supposedly Corey Feldman claims that they were red herring with Jackson, that he was an easy target.
I do actually kind of semi believe it. I
Lindsay
don't think that
Lohan,
what he
yes,
did was
Lindsay
edit.
Lohan got really fucked up.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Lindsay Lohan. Oh my god, that was a shit show.
You got Britney
Britney
Spears,
Spears.
Aguilera, because they were child stars.
Um,
Justin Timberlake, they all got fucked over.
Here, who's the one who was in Charlie's Angels who has a talk show now?
Oh my god, yes! Drew Barrymore.
That's it, Drew Barrymore.
I know. Orion, I think, can tell time, guys, because it's past 3 hours that I've been on. He just walked in for the first time today, and he's giving me licks like, "Mom, you've been on long
You're
enough."
welcome. The boy that played Rico in Hannah Montana? Yeah.
I hear you, Orion. Give me a few more minutes.
Who else?
Go get that.
Oh, Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez, I believe, has had. Oh, not Selena Gomez. Demi Lovato.
Demi Lovato.
Demi Lovato.
Yeah, she went cuckoo.
The
She's
Jonas
still a bit
Brothers
cuckoo.
also got their shit handed to them. If you look back on half of the Backstreet Boys, they got abused. Like
Sophie Turner, although I don't think she was abused. I think she was just, well, I mean, not by her parents. or
Miley
anything, but more by
Cyrus
the
only has
fan
done well
base.
now, but that chick got real fucked up for a hot minute.
The thing is that I don't really think that she was proper fucked up. I think she was just going through growing pains.
No, I think she was proper fucked
Because,
up.
like, because she was under the thumb of Disney, so she had to like act a certain way and everything and all that. Like, had to be the good girl and all that for the Disney persona. But then once that contract ended, she could actually sort of start exploring herself. And I think she just went off the rails.
Yeah,
But I don't think she
I
was
would think
like
off the rails that hard.
used.
Like,
Fair point.
because Hillary was in the same kind of situation and she didn't. So it makes you wonder
Fair
what
point.
did they do to these kids. But here's what I will tell you
Yeah.
guys before I start getting flagged, because we're talking too much truth right now, and I have a feeling YouTube's not going to like it.
We're just mentioning names. We're not saying anything incriminating. Oh, and I should say alleged.
Alleged. A lot of this is alleged. But
Yes,
hey,
these are
Avery,
all theories. They're not proven, except for the ones that are.
But all right, guys, I'm gonna try to get another video out this week. I will sit down with Starman, figure out how to do the stuff properly so that way it runs smooth, and then I will get out a schedule for my Discord members, and then also for my Patreon, and then for my channel members. I'm gonna figure this out. That way I can't get snapped. I know, Orion, he is so frustrated right now. He wants
Don't
me out
forget
of
to
here.
change the rules. Don't forget to change the rules.
Yeah, I've already updated the rules so that way you have to be 18 to be in my Discord, guys. You have to be 18. So yeah, Avery, I've been on since 2:30, babe. I'm sorry.
She's actually been on longer today, but hi Avery, bye Avery, suffer. Just kidding.
But ow, damn arm. Here's what I will tell you guys. New video out this week at some point. I'm gonna try to do a couple of them. I will work on the watch party for Hasbin Hotel, and I'm 17 in 364 days. I cry. You're such a
You're not
liar.
allowed. You're not allowed in the Discord. Shoot. Bye,
2
stars.
days, sir. All right, guys, but I love you all. Remember, it's
Tolerate
really
you.
important to you that you love them and be safe. So, Chaco, I love you. Be safe.
No. Ew.
But
That's
I love
gay.
you all. Have a great day. The links are all in my description if you need anything. I know, Orion, I'm coming out. Have a great day, guys. Bye.